care of you. I don't want to be here if I can't be with you tonight. I'm reaching out to you. Can you hear my call? This hurt that I've been through, missing you like crazy. Oh, can I lay by your side next to you? And make sure you're alright. I'll take care of you. Now don't want to be here if I can't be with you tonight. Lay me down tonight. Lay me by your side. Lay me down tonight. Lay me by your side. Can I lay by your side next to you?
Roll into town, step off the bus, shake off the where you came from dust. Grab your guitar, walk down the street, sign says Nashville, Tennessee. But I have found it's a crazy town full of neon dreams. Everybody plays, everybody sings. Hollywood with a touch of twang. To be a star, you gotta bang, bang, bang. And no strings till the Hank comes out. Make all the drunk girls scream and shout. We love it, we hate it, we're all just trying to make it in this crazy town. You pay your dues and you play for free, and you pray for a honky-tonk destiny. You cut your teeth in the smoky bars and live off the tips from a pickle jar till you find a cool new sound. And you smile when the record band shoots you down. It's a crazy town full of neon dreams. Everybody plays, everybody sings. Hollywood with a touch of twang. To be a star, you gotta bang, bang, bang. Bend those strings till the Hank comes out. Make all the drunk girls scream and shout. We love it, we hate it, we're all just trying to make it in this crazy town. One year they repossess your truck, and the next you make a couple $1,000,000. It's a crazy town full of neon dreams. Everybody plays, everybody sings. Hollywood with a touch of twang. To be a star, you gotta bend those strings till the Hank comes out. Make all the drunk girls scream and shout. We love it, we hate it, we're all just trying to make it. We love it, we hate it, we all came here to make it in this crazy town.
time for Forest City High School football on Mix 107.3 with Sarah Nagastal.
Thanks, John. Friday night means football. And again, Forest City here at home to take on the Algona Bulldogs in their last game in the non-district. Greetings, everybody, from Forest City High School, getting set for Forest City and the number 10 ranked team in Class 3A, the Algona Bulldogs, come up here at the top of the hour. This will be the 20th meeting all-time here in 2025 of the Algona Bulldogs and the Forest City Indians, a series that Forest City actually leads, but as of recent has been dominated by Algona. They have won 3 straight games in this series, including winning last year right here on this field over the Forest City Indians. Forest City will look to get their first win of the season and also change that streak when we come back here about top of the hour tonight between Forest City and Algona. This is our KCS Customs pregame show. Our pregame show brought to you tonight by KCS Customs, and we'll have that pregame show for you right after this.
From KCS Customs of Forest City. KCS is your Western snowplow dealer and can also customize vehicles with LED lights, leveling kits, Jeep accessories, and more. Find out how we can help your ride on Facebook at KCS Customs. KCS Customs of Forest City, your Western snowplow dealer and vehicle customizer.
Back here to Forest City High School. Forest City getting set to take on Algona tonight. An Algona Bulldogs team that comes in, again, ranked number 10 in the Radio Iowa poll. They started pretty high in the top 5, but after last week's loss to Kemper Catholic, kind of fell a little bit there in the rankings to number 10. They started off the season with a victory over Spear Lake. Now a much different Spear Lake team. They've had a little trouble getting out of the gates this year. Got that win 33-21. And then lost in a big way to one of the best teams in Class 2A, Kemper Catholic. That was at home 52-21. Kemper Catholic all over Algona last week. Forest City, they lost their opener against Clear Lake 69-0, and then lost a heartbreaker last week here to Charles City 19-15. The final score in that contest. The Indians 0-2 on the year, and Algona comes in at 1-1 and trying to keep their way as they get set for Class 3A district play coming up a little bit on later on this season. 4A City will open up district play next week, and the Indians looking to find one of those non-district wins before they get into what we call the regular season of Iowa high school football here in Class 2A. This is kind of the preseason. These 3 district games don't really mean much when it comes to Class 2A, mean a little bit more for Class 3A teams like Algona. But really, when it comes into Class 2A and below, your district games are what matter. But, of course, finding a win on a Friday night is what 4A City is looking to do here this evening. All right, we're going to go to Des Moines. We're going to find out what's going on around the state of Iowa and Iowa high school football. Also get a look at some college games as well. And we'll come back. We'll preview starting lineups of Algona and 4A City coming away here in just a few minutes on the KCS Customs pregame show. Now let's go to Des Moines.
From Radio Iowa Sports, this is the Scouting Report, an in-depth look at this week's prep and college games. Now from our studios in Des Moines, Todd Kim.
The Cyclones look to stay unbeaten with a visit to Arkansas State. The Hawkeyes desperately search for a passing game against UMass, and the Panthers host Eastern Washington. High school football, arch rivals collide in Sioux City. That and more on the Scouting Report.
Okay, gotta be late. Gotta go. Where'd I put... wallet. Check. And, phone. Check. Keys. Check. Lunch. Check.
Checking for the things you need doesn't take long. But what about checking for your safety? Right now, 1 in every 5 vehicles on the road has an open safety recall. But it only takes seconds to check for open recalls on your car at checktoprotect.org. All you need is your vehicle identification number or license plate number. Your automaker may not have the right information to notify you about recalls by mail, especially if you recently moved or drive an older or used car. Checktoprotect.org is the quick, easy way to find out if your vehicle has an open safety recall and find the closest dealer who can make the repair for free.
Laptop. Check.
Before you go, take a minute. Visit checktoprotect.org. Check to Protect is a program of the National Safety Council.
The Scouting Report from Radio Iowa Sports.
Since last spring, Iowa State coach Matt Campbell talked about how crucial the first segment of the season was going to be, starting with a game in Ireland against Kansas State, as well as the Cyhawk game. The 14th-ranked Cyclones are now a win away from taking a perfect record into their bye week as they get set to visit Arkansas State. Campbell expects to face a motivated Arkansas State team. It is rare for a group of 5 team to host a team from a Power 4 conference, and 2 years ago in a similar situation, the Cyclones lost at Ohio.
The nice thing is we have so many players that we played in these games and failed. And to be honest with you, like the reality of it is the respect first and foremost for Arkansas State. I mean, this will be the best quarterback, in my opinion, that from a mobility, throw ability, playmaking ability standpoint that we're going to play. He's got all the tools.
The Red Wolves were steamrolled in a 56-14 loss at Arkansas last week, and a year ago were thumped by the Cyclones at Ames 52-7. Still, sophomore receiver Brett Eskelton says they won't look past Arkansas State.
I think they're a good team. Obviously, they played Arkansas last week. That's a good team as well. But they got a lot of great athletes, and we definitely are not taking them lightly.
The kickoff temperature in Jonesboro tomorrow expected to be in the mid-90s. It's a 3 o'clock kickoff. It'll be televised by ESPN2. Iowa's lack of a downfield passing game proved fatal at Iowa State. Without one going forward, the upcoming Big Ten schedule could be brutal. Iowa coach Kirk Ferentz says the first goal for the Hawkeyes tomorrow night is to win as they close out non-conference play at home against UMass. They're still looking for some kind of passing game. It's been non-existent now for 2 weeks.
Typically every game we'd rather be balanced, and that's going to be our approach going in, at least hopefully, unless you just step on a landmine. We've been down that road too, so then you got to do what you have to do to win a game. But in an ideal situation, what we're trying to do is be balanced, and that'll be our approach Saturday.
Ferentz is a victory away from a milestone. A win tomorrow night would be his 206th at Iowa, and he would pass former Ohio State coach Woody Hayes as the Big Ten all-time leader in wins. Senior corner T.J. Hall.
We don't really talk about it at all as a team. We know it's there, but our focus is getting the job done and getting the win. And when the win comes, then he'll have the record. But until then, it doesn't matter. We just need to come out there, play the best game we can, not really worry about everything else outside of what the game is.
Kickoff in Iowa City, 6:40. It'll be televised by the Big Ten Network. UNI is at home against Eastern Washington, and Panther coach Todd Stepsis says good tackling will be a key against an Eastern Washington offense that likes to spread the field.
Their attack presents a lot of challenges because, again, they make you play 11 on 11. That QB is a runner, and he is a running back, and they'll spread you out. They'll put 5 wides out there. They'll make the box really light. So you got to decide, okay, how do you like your matchup against your quarterback?
Drake is on the road at second-ranked South Dakota State, and Coach Joe Woodley says to post the upset, the Bulldogs must limit mistakes and play ball control.
But at the same time, you can't play tight. You can't play, just to kind of hang on. You got to cut it loose a little bit, have some fun, and and that's what we're going to try and do Saturday.
The Bulldogs opened the season back on August 28th with a 41-7 win over Upper Iowa. Up next, high school football. On the Scouting Report.
Hi, I'm Mike Mefford, physical therapist with Hancock County Health System's Sports Medicine Department. My colleagues and I are redefining the rules of the game with our extensive sports medicine experience and knowledge and utilization of state-of-the-art equipment and facilities. Let me help you change your game by recognizing your athletic potential. Join me at the HCHS Wellness Center in Britt or at the Garner Rehabilitation Clinic. Hancock County Health System. Your health, our care, a lasting partnership.
The Scouting Report from Radio Iowa Sports.
Non-district play has allowed for many traditional rivalries in high school football to continue. One of the biggest is renewed tonight in Sioux City. Justin Barker reports.
Fierce rivals will lock up again tonight at Bishop Heelan's Memorial Field as both teams come in ranked in their respective classes. In Class 3A, it's the number 1 ranked Bishop Heelan Crusaders hosting Class 5A, 8th ranked East High. The visiting Black Raiders are led by high-flying quarterback Cal Jepson, future Western Kentucky baseball recruit, and his top wide receiving target Isaiah Grant. The Bishop Heelan Crusaders are led by senior quarterback Noah Conley and future Iowa Hawkeye Kason Thomas. It'll be another black and blue battle between these two teams teams. It's Bishop Hewlin and East High who've nearly split the last 15 meetings, with the home team winning more often than not. The Crusaders and Black Raiders tonight at Memorial Field. For Radio Iowa Sports, I'm Justin Barker.
Also in 5A, Waukee Northwest moved to the top of the Radio Iowa rankings. The Wolves are at Iowa City High. Second-ranked Iowa City Liberty hosts Linn-Mar. It's third-ranked West Des Moines Valley at home against Urbandale. There are a couple of rated matchups in 8-player tonight. It includes fourth-ranked Montezuma hosting number 2 Iowa Valley. Montezuma's 2-0 on the season. Coach John Beck says his defense has a big challenge tonight. Iowa Valley, in a 3-0 start to the season, is averaging 56 points.
We're not going to hold them to 0 points. We know that. But can we slow them down enough to get some stops here and there? And our offense be consistent enough to put together drives and score some points and be there right at the end. Make this thing a close game, because they haven't had a true close game this year. And we have. So we want to see what they can do in a close game.
Also an 8-player, 5th-ranked Fremont Mills is on the road at 6th-ranked Woodbine. Fremont Mills coach Greg Ernster says Woodbine combines a big play passing attack with a powerful ground game.
You know, so if you try to take away the run, the pass game, that running back, he runs downhill. He's physical. He's athletic. So they kind of pick your poison of what you got to try to do. So, we just got to do our best to try to be balanced on defense and just kind of, force them to make the plays.
8-player top-ranked Bishop Garrigan is at home against North Iowa. Class A tonight. Number 1 West Hancock visits Newman Catholic. It's second-ranked St. Ansgar on the road at South Winneshiek. Third-ranked MMCRU plays host to South O'Brien. This season, Bex is recognizing student athletes that are not only a star in athletics, but a player that shows heart in school, at work, through the community, and the ag industry. Besides being a 3-sport athlete, Alexa Betting of Nevada is active in other school activities and helps set up service projects for Key Club.
One of the ones, for example, that we brought last year was hygiene bags for shelters around Ames and Nevada. So everyone from the club brings in like a couple items like the toothbrush, sunscreen, socks, stuff like that.
As a standout distance runner who also competes in basketball, Ben Byers from Sibley Ocheyedan spends nearly the entire year in season or training.
Oh, yeah, it's tough, especially when you want to go family vacations or just school trips and things like that. You always got to find a little bit extra time to go run and maybe wake up a little earlier. But especially with distance running, the amount of time it takes and just it's super competitive, and you just got to be training year-round and all the time.
Cadley Bailey from Creston started her own cattle herd with her sisters at the age of 8.
We own about 40 head of purebred Simmental cattle we bought when we were younger, and we showed them all throughout their showtime life. We breed them, AI them, and we sell their offspring, the bulls and steers, to the sale barn, and then we keep back the replacement heifers to replace our herd.
Carter Schwab from Bishop Garrigan got an early start working on a farm that's been in his family for more than a century.
My first memory was definitely I was driving the truck when I was 8, and I was putting seed into the planter, back in the seed tender up in the planter.
Nominate a student athlete by searching Beck's Player with Heart. The rest of Week 3 is next on the Scouting Report.
This is Dawn Heatland, physical therapist at Hancock County Health System. Are you looking for a way to rehabilitate that nagging injury? Or maybe you need to reteach your body and mind to do the things you used to do with ease. Hancock County Health System physical, occupational, and speech therapy programs are here for you. For high school athletes to retirees, HCHS will guide you in minimizing your pain and maximizing your mobility. Hancock County Health System, your health, our care, a lasting partnership.
The Scouting Report from Radio Iowa Sports.
A top 5 clash highlights tonight's action in Class 4A as third-ranked Adel ADM is on the road at defending state champ and fourth-ranked North Polk. Shaquan Nettingham will call the game for Raccoon Valley Radio.
Both teams come into the game 2-0 on the season, and it's been stellar play so far from the two senior quarterbacks. On the Tiger side, Hudson Scholl has completed 27 of his 36 pass attempts for 371 yards and 5 touchdowns. And then rushing-wise, he has 2 TDs and has rushed for 160 yards. On the other side, for the Comments, it's James Armstrong, who has completed 32 of his 56 passes for 449 yards, 3 TDs through the air, He's also rushed for 73 yards and added 2 touchdowns. In week 1, it was the Tigers getting a 45-20 victory over the Winterset Huskies, and then they followed that up week 2 with a 41-3 victory over the Ballard Bombers. On North Polk's side, week 1, they edged by the Lewis Central Titans 27-24, and then in a defensive battle this last week, the Comets beat the Newton Cardinals 16-13. Brecon Valley Radio will have the broadcast of tonight's game on K1079 KKRF.
Also in Class 4A tonight, it's top-ranked Cedar Rapids Xavier hosting number 8 Clear Creek Amana. Second-ranked Pella's on the road at North Scott. The Rock Bowl at Loras College will be the host as 4A 5th-ranked Decorah visits 3A number 7 Waldert Catholic. Decorah coach Mike Tungan says this will be a big test for the Vikings.
A team like this, you have to beat them. They're not just going to beat themselves. So, all those things, I think it's a good test for us to kind of see where we're at. I think that we are a good football team, but we're going to find out, where we're at, whether it's good or bad on Friday. We're going to learn either way. And I'm looking forward to the challenge.
There is a top 5 matchup in 3A tonight as second-ranked Mount Vernon's on the road at number 4 Solon. 2A, top-ranked Kemper Catholic is at Shenandoah. It's number 2 OABCIG on the road at Boyden Hull Rock Valley. Third-ranked Alburnett visits 1A, third-ranked Regina Catholic. A rematch of last year's 1A championship game finds top-ranked Grundy Center visiting Dike New Hartford. John Mulwinkle has a preview.
Dike New Hartford is coming off last week's 7-0 win at Applington Parkersburg, where a third-quarter touchdown was the difference in a game won in the margins. Head coach Don Betts says they'll need to play their most complete game yet.
We're going to have to play a much cleaner ball game to have a chance against Grundy Center. They lost a lot of kids off of that state championship team we played in the Dome last year, but they bring back some exceptional players, and the Jurwowski kid, in my opinion, is the best player in the state of Iowa.
Grundy Center coach Travis Zajac looks forward to an electric atmosphere in what will be the 6th meeting in 4 seasons.
It's always a pleasure to coach against Coach Betts and his staff and how they do their thing. And we're just going to work on what we need to do to get better, try to improve from week 2 to week 3, and it should be a heck of a football game.
Grundy Center will go for its 6th straight win in the series. For the Radio Iowa Scouting Report, I'm John Mulwinkle with On The Go Media in Parkersburg and Hampton.
Also in Class 1A tonight, it's second-ranked West Lyon hosting Unity Christian. Number 4 South Hardin is at home against Hudson, while 5th-ranked Underwood pays a visit to Clarinda. That's all for the Scouting Report. For Radio Iowa Sports, I'm Todd.
Back here to 4A City High School, Aaron Eggleston with you, getting set for the 20th all-time meeting between the Algona Bulldogs and the Indians of 4A City, as we are getting countdown to kickoff. We're about 12 minutes or so away from kickoff here at 4A City High School. Well, we mentioned before is the 20th all-time meeting between these two teams. 4A City leads the all-time series 11-8 over Algona, but Algona has won the last 3 contests in this series, so it was 11-5 in favor of 4A City, but the Bulldogs have won 3 straight to get it to 11-8 in the 19 meetings that have been played. Coach Andy Jacobson against 4A City is 4-2. He arrived in Algona in 2014. He formerly coached at Manson Northwest Webster. He is an Applington Parkersburg graduate and played for the legendary Ed Thomas there in his high school career. Best season at Algona thus far was back in 2019 when they lost in the state semifinals. They were 11-1 and lost to Cooper DeJean and the OABCIG team there in 2019. Last year, they were in the state quarterfinals. They lost to Mount Vernon in the state quarterfinals a year ago, and Algona having a pretty good season last year. 1-1 coming into tonight's game. They are ranked number 10 in the Radio Iowa High School football poll. 4A City sits at 0-2 coming into tonight's action. Final non-district game for these two teams. Algona will go into Class 3A, 4A City into Class 2A. District play, 4A City, we travel to Walk On next week. The first meeting in this series came back in 1941, which 4A City won 18-0. And these two teams have met for 3 consecutive years in 2023, 2024, and now again here in 2025. Actually, there was a little bit of a break between these two teams between that 2023 season and the last time that these two teams met before then. They played 7 straight between 2008 and 2014. 4A City has the longest winning streak in this series of 7 straight games. The last win for 4A City was a 16-13 win in the 2016 season. And of course, Algona's last win was last year, 63-36 over 4A City here on their home field. The largest win ever in this series was back in 2001 when Algona won 43-0. And the largest win for 4A City was in 2009 when the Indians won 40-0 over the Algona Bulldogs. The closest game ever in this series was in 1998 when 4A City beat Algona by 1 point, 7-6. Indians win there on a missed PAT and win in 1998, 7-6, the final score in that contest. All right, let's take a look at our starting lineups for these two teams coming into tonight's game. We'll start first with the Bulldogs of Algona and head coach Andy Jacobson. In his 12th year at Algona, this is how they will line up on defense. The defensive line, number 54, Mason Ulrich, number 56, Will Limbaugh, and number 72, Max Nevitz. The linebackers are number 4, Tate Garman, number 0, Taven Zinnel, number 21, Tayton Rummel, and number 53, Brody Shipler, along with number 23, Cale Rohrt. Nathan Mansky will start at free safety. He's number 2. He's a junior. And the junior brother of Alex Mansky, of course, who is at Iowa State now, playing quarterback for the Cyclones. Evan Alley, a name that we called a lot last year. He's back again. He's the cornerback, wears number 1. And the other cornerback is number 10, Caden Cooker. The Bulldogs on offense will start Nathan Mansky at quarterback, number 2, 6'2", 200-pound junior. Their left tackle is Nevitz. He is in his second year. He played left guard a year ago. Will Limbaugh will play at left guard this year. Tate Carter in his second year was the center for the Algona Bulldogs. Brody Shipler, number 53, is at right guard. And Mason Ulrich in his second straight year starting on the offensive line. He was at right guard a year ago. Now he's at right tackle, number 54. William Weichert is the running back. One of the running backs, he wears number 9, 5'11", 190 junior. 41 carries, 286 yards, 1 touchdown. That was from 87 yards out. Micah Kitzinger also at running back, number 19, 6'3", 190 junior. Evan Alley is at running back again this year, and as is Quinton Frombach, number 33. Number 0, Taven Zinnel is the tight end for the Algona Bulldogs. 4A City starting offense will look like this. We'll take a look at the Indians now, and we'll start first with the 4A City offense. Looks like this. Same as last week for the offense for the Indians. Bryant Bridges is the left tackle. Left guard is Gavin Litzen. The center, not the same as last week. Carter Osmondson at center tonight for the Indians. Gabe Kozma is at right guard. And Kobe Umbaugh is at right tackle. The Indians running back is number 2, Deegan Moore. The tight ends are number 15, Aiden Frost, and number 36, Nate Gasman. The Indians wide receivers, number 10, Ty Sopko, and number 4, Colin Thompson. On defense for the Indians defense will look like this. The defensive tackles, number 54, Carter Osmondson, number 56, Gavin Litzen. The defensive ends, number 57, Gabe Kozma, and number 36, Nate Gasman. At linebacker, number 15, Aiden Frost, number 32, Isaiah Duncan, number 21, Jesse Hagan. The Indians defensive backs, number 1, Jack Smith getting the start tonight in the defensive backfield for the Indians. Deegan Moore also gets the start tonight at cornerback. The Indian strong safety is number 4, Colin Thompson, and the free safety is number 10, Ty Sopko. The Indians are coached by second-year head coach Tyler Anderson, a 2016 graduate of 4A City. He is 4-7 in his coaching career. And, of course, Andy Jacobson in his 12th year as the head coach of the Algona Bulldogs. He is 59 and 51 in his career. Again, a 2005 Appleton-Parkersburg graduate and coming off a season where they went to the state quarterfinals a year ago. They will start district play next week against Waverly Shell Rock at home. Also in their district, MOC Floyd Valley, Humboldt, Sioux Center, Webster City, and Bishop Heelan. Pretty good district there in Class 3A. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back following the national anthem. We'll have kickoff, top of the hour. It's the Indians and the Bulldogs set for week 3 of the Iowa High School football season. We'll come back right after this.
Let us pause to remember.
Hello, this is Leah at Shooters Sports Bar and Grill. With football season back in full swing, don't forget to stop by after the games on Friday and Saturdays for our late night pizzas from 9 to 10 p.m. here at Shooters Sports Bar and Grill.
Holland Contracting in Forest City for earth moving, large or small building projects, farm drainage, directional drilling, demolition, tire and automotive shop, and more. Call the construction experts at 641-585-2231. Holland Contracting in Forest City, dedicated to making the region a better place, one project at a time.
Advanced Door Systems of Forest City. Advanced Door Systems is your Rainer and CHI overhead door dealer. They also service any make or model of overhead door. Call 641-585-1900 or see them online at ads-doors.com. Advanced Door Systems, the right door, the right way.
Hi, this is Ryan Harvey, the sales manager at Chrysler of Forest City. Now is a great time to have your vehicle looked over before you hit the open road with our highly trained staff here at Chrysler of Forest City. Or, if you are looking for your next vehicle, stop in and see our experienced sales staff. Our inventory changes daily, so swing by often and see what's new on the lot, or visit our website at chryslerforestcity.com.
First Choice Realty is proud to support our community's real estate moves. It's time to find the perfect home for your future. Call one of our trusted real estate agents, Bethany, Barb, or Mary, at 641-585-2404. First Choice Realty of Forest City. Visit them at fcrealty.com.
Don't just buy seed, invest in a plan. At County Line Seed, we offer expert advice and premium seed varieties from DeKalb Asgrow, Whiffles, and Latham. Call 641-581-3300 or stop by, talk to Matt, Chuck, or Jake. County Line Seeds, turning seed into opportunity.
Wilson Dental is expanding again. Wilson Dental now offering a clinic in Buffalo Center. Check out Wilson Dental now in Buffalo Center to go along with their long-standing tradition in 4A City and also offering services in Garner. Wilson Dental in 4A City, Garner, and now Buffalo Center.
H&R Block of Forest City and Garner is proud to support the Forest City Indian sports teams. This year's H&R Block 3-Point Challenge raised $759 for the Forest City Athletic Fund. We'll run it back next year. Good luck to the Forest City Indians in the future from H&R Block of Forest City and Garner.
Teamwork makes the dream work. At NSB Bank, we're proud to support local high school athletes and coaches who work together to achieve greatness. Because when we support the team, we support the entire community. NSB Bank, committed to local athletics and the future we build together. NSB Bank in Forest City, Titonka, Thompson, Northwood, and Mason City. We're here for you. Visit nsbbank.com today.
Sarah Castell back with you here at Forest City High School, getting set for kickoff between the Algona Bulldogs and the Indians of 4A City. Well, today is September 12th. These two teams have met only one other time on September 12th. That was the 1941 meeting between these two teams in Algona when these teams met on September 12th of 1941, which 4A City came away with an 18-0 victory in that contest. The first game in this series between these two teams. 4A City tonight will wear their white helmets and red jerseys along with their white pants. Algona will be in all white tonight. It'll be white jerseys, white helmets, and white pants for the Algona Bulldogs. Good crowd on hand here at home tonight for 4A City and Algona. Taking a look at our officials for tonight's game. Our head referee is Fred Perkins. Our umpire is Mike Deercup. Our head linesman is Kevin Rash. Our linesman is Will Riley, and the back judge this evening is Ken Myers. Those are our officials for tonight's action, and it is a beautiful night here out at 4A City High School. Actually, kind of strange for it to be week 3, but it's actually one of the nicer nights that we have had, one of the warmer nights that we have had of the Iowa high school football season thus far. 74 degrees outside. Did have some rain earlier on in the evening. Hopefully we'll be away from that now the rest of tonight. Wind is out of the southeast at 13 miles an hour as we get set for kickoff here tonight between these two teams. As Forest City and Algona will meet in the center of the field. Our pregame show today brought to you by KCS Customs. KCS Customs in 4A City brings you tonight's pregame show. North Iowa's Western snowplow dealer. They also carry a full line of truck and Jeep accessories, lights, leveling kits, and hitches, and much more. See them on Facebook or call 641-585-0527. That's 641-585-0527. Today is a good day, and good luck, Indians, from KCS Customs of 4A City. The field here at 4A City High School goes east to west. 4A City lining up to the west side. Looks like that's where the Indians will start from here this evening. First half of tonight's broadcast and tonight's game is brought to you by Shooters Sports Bar and Grill. Shooters Sports Bar and Grill of 4A City. Shooters is open Tuesday through Saturday with a full menu of appetizers, sandwich, steaks, and the best pizza in 4A City. Come see them before or after the game on Highway 69 North. Shooters Sports Bar and Grill of 4A City. They sponsor the first half of tonight's contest between the Indians of 4A City and the Bulldogs of Algona. Getting set for kickoff, it'll be 4A City that will be kicking off from the west side of the field, as we talked about before. Ty Sopko out there. The Indians will kick off from west to east. Algona will receive east to west. Algona will try to score into the west goal, while 4A City will defend that goal. When the Indians are back on offense for the first time, the Indians will try to score into the east goal. Back to receive for Algona is Tate Garman. He's a senior, 5'10", 200 pounds, wears number 4, and also Will Weichert, a senior, 5'11", 190 pounds. Ty Sopko's got the ball teed up at the 40-yard line, and we are underway for football tonight, and we've got whistles immediately. So we will pause things. Looks like we are looking to get our clock to 12 minutes. We had zeros on the clock, so it'll be a practice attempt there for Ty Sopko, and he'll get another opportunity on it. Here one more time as we'll tee the ball up from the 40-yard line, as that time the ball was heading back for Garmin, who is sent up to the left side. Would be their right side of their formation, left side of us looking at the formation for Algona. And we'll tee it up once again, and we'll reload and try our kickoff once again. Reichert this year has one return for 18 yards. Garmin does not have any returns this year registered for the Algona Bulldogs. And once again, we are underway now from 4A City High School as Reichert will take his first attempt this year from about the 7-yard line. He is up to the 30, 35, 40. He's got a couple men to beat. He will run out of bounds on the 4A City sideline right before he gets to midfield. So Algona will start at the 48-yard line. So Garmin, his first return of the year, will go for about 40 yards. A little more than 40 yards, actually. He picked that ball up at about the 6 or 7. Gets out to the 49-yard lines, give him 42 or so on the return. It'll be the 48-yard line where the ball will be set up. And we're going to see Nathan Mansky in the Algona offense for the first time tonight, and they're all whites. Mansky in the backfield. He's got a receiver off to the right side, 2 off to the left. They're going to hand it off to Reichert, and he'll have a few yards across midfield into 4A City territory, where he'll be knocked down at about the 46, 47-yard line, 47-yard line of 4A City. Started from the 49-yard line of Algona. He'll rush to the 47 of 4A City, where he'll be second down at about 5. Give him 5 yards on his first attempt. Reichert again in the backfield for Algona with Mansky. They'll go to him again across the 45 and scoots further into 4A City territory. Not going to quite give him all the way of the 40-yard line. It'll be enough for a first down up to the 41-yard line. Jesse Hagan credited the tackle for 4A City. 41-yard line is where Algona will set up from once again. No huddle offense for Algona. Big Up front is the Algona offensive line. 3 of those guys returned from last year's team for the Algona Bulldogs. They'll send one in motion. That's Garmin from right to left, and they're going to hand it right back off to Reichert. He's going to get one block. He's got loose. 35-30, 25, inside the 25, around the 20, but there's a penalty marker on the field. And this one in a spot where it likely will come back for Algona. Right in the area of holding, right where that mesh point was for the Algona Bulldogs of rushing that football. Off left tackle. So we'll go against Algona. And so that will march Algona back right around midfield, right at midfield actually. So they'll put the ball right at the 50-yard line, where it'll be first down and a long ways to go for Algona. They're going to get to the 31, so about first and 19. Got to get to the 31 for a first down here for Algona. They've given off to Reichert the first 2 attempts. He has 41 carries coming into tonight's game. And this time Mansky's going to keep it himself. Mansky on the run across the 45 and back inside 4A City territory. Will get about 10 of the 19 yards he needed for a first down. Mansky is 24th rush of the year, averages about 4.5, almost 4.6 yards per carry. This year also has a 15-yard touchdown when he rushes the football, just over 100 yards this season for Mansky. He'll pick up 9. This time, actually give him 8 as they spot the ball at the 42-yard line. And they'll give it back to Reichert this time. Reichert will be brought down by Hagen right at the 35-yard line, so it'll be third down and about 3.5 upcoming here for Algona. So the Indians have forced Algona now with the penalty into not a easy third down here. 9:58 to go in the opening quarter. No score. Algona and 4A City. Algona's had the ball so far for the entire 2.5 minutes. The clock has been running. Mansky will keep it on the ground again with Weichert, and he is hit immediately. Did he get enough for a first down? He spun around, and Mike got enough for a first down. Right where his initial contact was from Duncan was short of the first down marker, but he spun around and reached forward. He might have got there. No, he's going to be about a yard short. So it'll be fourth down and about 1 here for Algona in this territory. You would imagine that Coach Jacobson will keep his offense on the field. He will. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left. Mansky walks up under center. He'll do a quarterback sneak, and they've got a first down easily. So Mansky started in the gun, and then he walked up to the line as if he was going to say something to the offensive line. Took the snap from Carter and just rushed it right behind Carter enough for a first down. Give him about 2.5. Catching the 4A City defense off guard, and it'll be enough for a first down to the 4A City 28-yard line. First down and 10 Algona. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Again, no huddle for the Bulldogs. Mansky will keep it again. He's got running room. Mansky running to the right side. He's got more. Inside the 20 to the 15. He'll fall forward nearly to the 10-yard line. So he's got plenty enough for another first down as he'll break forward just short of the 10-yard line to the 11. First down and 10 Algona to the 11-yard line of 4A City. Colin Thompson on the stop there for the Indians. Again, no huddle, keeping the pressure up here for Algona. 1 receiver right, 2 receivers left. Tight end left side. They'll send the running back Reichert in motion. He'll go in motion, come back out. He breaks 1 tackle in the backfield. Now he's still going backwards. 4A City trying to get to him. They finally will, but he's going to break ahead to pick up about a yard. 4A City had him hit 2 or 3 times in the backfield, and he'll break forward to pick up about a yard to the 10-yard line. So it'll be second down and 9. It's been just about all Reichert so far. It's been all running game so far here in this first possession for Algona between Reichert and Mansky. Haven't thrown the ball a whole ton this year. Mansky just 23 passes this season, 15 of 23 throwing. Now he's going to throw here, and it's caught at about the 2. Quick slant across the middle. Caught by Garmin.
Pass is complete to number 14, Garmin.
And Garmin will have enough to get them not quite to the first down marker, but they're going to be just short of that first down marker. Garmin, his 5th reception, 6th reception this year, a little over 100 yards receiving. Mansky's going to keep it, try for the touchdown, and he's got it. Mansky from about 3 yards out will have enough for the touchdown. As Mansky will pick up his 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. The last one he did was from 15 yards out, this time from just 3 yards out. And Nathan Mansky has Algona on the board as the Bulldogs march about half the field. Give them a little bit more than half the field when they had to do it a couple of times. The penalty bringing them all the way back to midfield. And now they'll attempt the PAT with 7:26 to play in the opening quarter. The PAT is up, and it is good. 7:26 to play here in the opening quarter. It's Algona 7, Forest City 0. More football to come in 1 minute.
Hello, this is Leah at Shooters Sports Bar and Grill. With football season back in full swing, don't forget to stop by after the games on Friday and Saturdays for our late night pizzas from 9 to 10 p.m. here at Shooters Sports Bar and Grill.
Coffee, donuts, muffins, and or pastries, plus conversation with friends. These are all ingredients for a great morning. Please join us at Forest Plaza Assisted Living every Tuesday morning starting at 8:30 to 10 a.m. for our weekly community coffee. Seniors in the area are welcome. Come out and join us today.
After the rushing touchdown there for the Algona Bulldogs, that spanned 52 yards. A little bit more of actual distance for them on that as the penalty brought them back 15 yards in the middle of that. Trevillo is on to kick this one away for Algona. He'll be doing the kicking from the 40-yard line. Deegan Moore. And also back to receive for Forest City is Jake Smith, the 5'11", 165-pound sophomore, to go along with Deegan Moore back there for the Indians. Smith getting the start on defense tonight, and he'll get a chance to return this kick from about the 12-yard line. Smith to the right side to the 20, 25, across the 25, and will break forward to about the 30-yard line. So the Indians will have a decent starting field position at the 30-yard line for their first offensive drive of the ball game. And once again, the Indians offense led by Jackson Smith. Jackson Smith getting his first start a week ago. And not bad numbers in his first start. He was 10 of 31, throwing for 116 yards and a touchdown. And we'll get to see him now more and more comfortable as the season goes on with Smith and the Indian offense. First down and 10 for a City from their own 30-yard line. Smith in the gun, showing blitz. Our two inside backers for Algona. They will bring the blitz. And Deegan Moore will fall forward for about 2 yards. Well, maybe they only gave him one on the carry to the 31. They did only give him 1 yard to the 31. Rokert on the stop for Algona, as they were showing blitz with the two inside backers, filling those gaps with a 3-down defensive lineman for Algona. Forest City will break the huddle. 6:53 to play here in quarter number 1. It's 7-0 Algona. Indians have two receivers here to the near side. Two in the backfield. Isaiah Duncan is back there with Deegan Moore. Again, showing blitz for Algona. We've got penalty markers on the field. And it's going to be false start against Forest City. The Indians were trying to make sure they got moving to pick up those linebackers that were showing blitz once again. So they'll move 5 yards backwards. It'll be 2nd down and 14 now for the Indians, as they gained 1 yard on first down and then a 5-yard penalty backwards. So it'll be 2nd down and 14 for the Indians at the 26-yard line. 6:36 to play here in the opening quarter with Algona leading 7-0. One receiver to the near side, one receiver to the far side. Couple of tight ends in the game. Running back in the backfield is Deegan Moore. Jackson Smith will take the snap. He'll hand it off to Moore. Moore looking for some running room. He'll find maybe a half a yard at most, as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They do give him about a half of a yard.
Initial stop.
Not quite to the 27-yard line. Ball was originally spotted at the 26. Ball is now ahead of the 26-yard line, but not quite to the 27-yard line, as the Indians will break the huddle with 15 on the play clock. They'll bring 2 receivers to the near side, 1 receiver to the far side, 3 receivers split out. Tight end is the left side of the formation for the Indians. Running back in the backfield is Moore. Smith takes the pass. He'll look to throw. Quick pass. It is caught at about the 30-yard line by Jake Smith. So picking up about 2.5, 3 yards on the play is the Indians, but they will have 4th down and 10 as 4A City got back to the original line of scrimmage, which was the 30-yard line, and could not get any further. Garmin on the stop for Algona, and 4A City will punt the football away with 5:20 to play here in the opening quarter. And Algona bound to have good field position here. Punt is nearly blocked, and the punt will go out of bounds at the 38-yard line. 38-yard line. So the Indians were snapping that football from the 30-yard line. So from the line of scrimmage to where the ball went out was 8 yards on the punt for the Indians. And Algona will get the football 1st down and 10 from the 4A City 38-yard line. An offense that just marched down the field going 52 yards. Will only have to go 38 yards this time to try to find their second score. Punt was nearly blocked. Sunkel was just trying to get it away quickly and got 8 yards that time. Weichert in motion. This time it's Mansky keeping the football. Mansky is loose at the 30, still on his feet, 25-20, 15-10-5, touchdown. So it takes Algona 1 play, and they'll go 38 yards. Mansky has his second rushing touchdown of the ball game. Mansky had 1 rushing touchdown on the season. He's now got 2 tonight as he takes the RPO right up the middle and broke a couple of 4A City tackles to find the end zone once again. And Algona will have a chance at a PAT here to make it 14-0 with 4:58 to go in this first quarter. PAT is up, and this one is, well, good this time. The last one barely got through the uprights. This time, very good. And it is 14-0 Algona. 4:58 to go in the first quarter. Algona leads the Indians 14-0. More football comes your way in 1 minute.
A&W. Take a sip of the season with our pumpkin pie shake. Back for a limited time only. A heartwarming blend of real pumpkin pie filling, fall spices, and creamy vanilla soft serve. Topped with a swirl of sweet whipped cream. It's everything you love about autumn in a frosty glass mug, and then some.
Custom Paint and Collision of Forest City. Corey and his staff have nearly 50 years of body shop experience and can fix just about anything on the road. They give free estimates and also carry car batteries and windshield wipers. Located on Highway 69 just south of Forest City, it's Custom Paint and Collision, your body shop.
Welcome back here to 4A City High School as kids on the top of the hill having a little fun up there. If you join us via the video stream, you can see that. Having fun on the top of the hill, playing a little two-hand touch, maybe a little flag football up there. As we get underway once again here, and the football this time taken at about the 18-yard line by Smith once again. Running the room to the 20, 25, 30, still on his feet, 30, 35, and he'll lower his shoulder and find a couple of extra yards near the 40. So the Indians will start with decent starting field position. Right around the 40, looks like the line judge has his foot at the 39. So it'll be the Indians starting at the 39-yard line.
He'll be bumped out of bounds by Taven Zinnel.
Zinnel on the stop for Algona. And the Indians will set up shop 1st down and 10 from their own 39-yard line. 4:51 to play here in the opening quarter. It's 14-0 Algona. And the gun is Smith. He's got Duncan and Deegan Moore with him. Once again, will hand it off, and he is ripped down in the backfield as Ulrich will make a huge tackle for Algona, ripping right through the 4A City offense there. Mason Ulrich, the junior, 5'10", 235, makes the tackle. It'll be a 4-yard loss for 4A City back to the 35-yard line, so it'll be 2nd down and 14. Ulrich again, his 2nd year as a starter for Algona. Big size for Algona on both their offense and their defensive line. Indians will spread it out a little bit here with 2 receivers off to the near side. Algona showing blitz off both ends. It'll be a quick pass out to Sopko. It's over his head. It's a forward pass, though, so it's incomplete. And it'll be 3rd down and 14 upcoming here for 4A City. Indians trying a little bubble screen off here to the near side of Sopko, but it sails over the top of his head. And incomplete to make it 3rd down and 14. 4:08 to play here in quarter number 1. Algona leading 4A City 14-0. Indians will break the huddle with 14 on the play clock. They'll send Thompson to the far side. 2 receivers, Smith and Sopko here to the near side. Gasman is the tight end off to the left side of the formation. The ball is fumbled in the backfield. Did Smith get back on top of it? He did. There was 3 Algona Bulldogs there. Limbaugh making sure he was down, but Smith had to quickly fall on it in the backfield, so the Indians will lose another 6 yards back to the 29-yard line. And the Indians will have to punt the ball once again as it is 4th down and 20 yards to go for 4A City. Sunkalon, everybody from Algona showing blitz here on the punt. And 4A City will get the punt away. It comes out a little awkwardly there for Sunkel. Will take a good 4A City bounce. And Algona will be all the way backed up, their furthest starting field position of the ball game, as they will start from about their own 43-yard line. So Algona will have it 1st down and 10 from their own 43. As the Bulldogs are back on for their 3rd offensive drive. Both of the first 2 offensive drives have resulted in pay dirt for Algona so far. A 52-yard drive that was capped off by a 3-yard rushing touchdown by Nathan Mansky, and then a 38-yard drive. Nathan Mansky scores on 1 play. Mansky in the gun. He's going to throw for the first time tonight. Throws across the middle. Wide open receiver. It's caught at the 25-30 inside 4A City territory, about the 29-yard line as he slings it across the middle. Kitzinger on the catch. Just the 3rd catch of the season by Kitzinger. Had just 35 yards of receiving so far this season, but he gets a big one there all the way inside 4A City territory at the 29-yard line. Algona had kept the ball on the ground. And every play since then, they catch 4A City off guard with a pass across the middle. Mansky going to throw for a 2nd straight series now. It's caught by Garmin across the 20 at about the 19-yard line, so give him 10 more on the reception by Garmin at the 19-yard line. So from the 29 to the 19, it'll be 1st down and 10, Algona once again. Jacob Smith on the stop for 4A City, getting the start at corner tonight.
That's a 1st down for the Bulldogs.
So it'll be 1st down and 10, Algona from the 4A City 19. 2:50 to play now in the opening quarter. Mansky in the gun. He's going to keep it himself this time on the run. 15-10. Mansky inside the 5. Mansky inside the 2, and he will score.
Touchdown, Nathan Mansky on the keeper.
Nathan Mansky has his 3rd touchdown rush of the season, or pardon me, 4th of the season, 3rd of the game. As Algona will score once again, this time a 19-yard rush by Mansky. The drive for the Bulldogs started at the 42-yard line. And we've got an injured Indian. So unofficially a 58-yard drive that spanned 3 plays for Algona, 2 pass plays, and then a 19-yard Nathan Mansky rush into the end zone for the touchdown. And Algona adds their 3rd touchdown of the first quarter, now leading 20-0, awaiting the PAT. Indian is still down on the ground. 4A City has lost a couple of key players to injury already this season. Hopefully nothing serious. Looks like it's Sopko that was down, and he's walking on his own power, so that's a good sign for 4A City. Sopko will have to leave for this play as he comes out, but the good news is he's walking on his own power to the sidelines with 4A City athletic trainer Emily Putney. So he'll be checked out. Hopefully he is okay. PAT forthcoming for the Bulldogs, trying to lead 21-0 over the Indians. 2:40 again remaining in this opening quarter. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, and it is right through the uprights. 21-0 Bulldogs. 2:40 to play here in the opening quarter. We'll come back with kickoff right after this.
FCIS Insurance is proud to support our local athletes throughout the year. Let FCIS be your partner, not just your agent, helping you with all your insurance needs. With multiple carriers, we can get you the best coverage for the best price. Call us today at 800-331-1520. Good luck, Indians, from FCIS Insurance.
Forest City Family Dentistry downtown on J Street. Dr. Layla can now place crowns in one visit. No clumsy temporary or return appointment needed. Also ask us about replacing missing teeth with affordable dental implants. Visit the place that puts a smile on your face. Forest City Family Dentistry. Call 585-4636.
Back here to Forest City High School, the Indians taking on the Algona Bulldogs tonight. It's 21-0 here with 2:40 remaining in the opening quarter. Algona in the lead. And Algona kicking off once again. Indians will have Jake Smith and Deegan Moore back to receive the football. As we get the whistles, and the kick is away this time, taken by Moore. He catches it at the 2-yard line. That ball was sailing into the end zone, and so it'll be a touchback as Moore had to go back into the end zone to retrieve that football. Nearly grabbed it before he went into the end zone. Probably just should have let that one fly into the back of the end zone. Once the runner runs into the end zone to get that football, it is blown dead, and it'll be a touchback for the Algona Bulldogs. So Forest City will start at the 20-yard line. We're starting field position for the Indians so far in this contest, as the Indian offense looking to march their way down the field. They'll need 80 yards in order to find Pater this time. 2:36 remaining in the opening quarter.
Indians at the 20-yard line.
21-0 Bulldogs. Two receivers, one split on either side for the Indians. Couple of tight ends in the game. It is Duncan and Deegan Moore in the backfield. Algona showing blitz with four of their linebackers. Smith will roll out. He'll dump it off to Duncan, and it's over his head and incomplete. As Duncan came out of the backfield looking to get that one, but Smith sailed it over the top of his head and incomplete. 2:32 to play. Here in the opening quarter, the Indians will have second down and 10 from the 20-yard line. Algona plays the 3-5, but they bring those linebackers on just about every down, bringing two more of them this time, so it's more of a five-man rush each time. Hand off to Deegan Moore. He's going to lose 2 yards in the backfield. And the Indians go backwards 2 yards this time to the 18-yard line, so it'll be third down and 12 upcoming for Forest City. Indians will make some personnel changes as Limbaugh makes the stop in the backfield for Algona. Limbaugh up front with Ulrich and Nevitz. Those three trying to play havoc on the 5 offensive linemen for the Indians. Forest City will have 3 receivers split out this time, and we've got a false start on Jacob Smith. Jacob Smith started running down the field. Nobody else did, so it'll be 5 yards further backwards for the Indians. So it'll be third down and 17 upcoming. And that ball will go all the way back to the 13-yard line. Forest City looking for some yards here to give them either a first down or Hunter Sunkel a little bit more breathing room. Algona has brought 9 to 10 guys on every punt rush so far. They have been really close to blocking one of those punts. This would be not where Forest City wants to be if one of those were to get blocked. Maybe they'll pick up 17 here and just find a first down. Smith under pressure. He might get sacked. He will roll out. He is going to get sacked at the 2. Smith started rolling out, trying to get away from pressure, and instead he's taken down at about the 2-yard line. They're actually going to give him all the way back to the 3 instead of the 2. So it'll be fourth down. Forest City's got to get halfway to Fertile for a first down. As the ball is spotted at the 3-yard line, they've got to get to the 30 for a first down. So a 10-yard sack there for the Bulldogs. It'll be fourth down and 27. Indians punting. Sunkel has his heels on the back of the end zone. Algona coming for the punt, and it goes off the side of his foot and will go out of bounds. Actually did get it back to about the 25 324-yard line. So Sunkel did a really good job. He had 10 yards out of his end zone and then gets it about 24 yards down the field. So about 34 yards in that punt for Sunkel, which is right around his average. But Algona will start with really good starting field position, trying to add a fourth touchdown here in this opening quarter. With 1:11 to play in the first quarter, the ball will start at the 23-yard line. So Algona will have first down and 10 from the Forest City 23, their best starting field position of the game so far. One receiver right, two receivers left, tight end to the left side of the formation. Reichert in the backfield. Mansky under pressure, he'll throw it. It's caught at the 15-10, enough for a first down inside the 10 to the 8. Football caught there by Kitzinger. His second reception tonight. So Kitzinger will have it at the 8-yard line for Algona, where they'll have first down and goal from the 8 with 51 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. One receiver right, two receivers right for Algona, tight end to left side of the formation. Actually, they've got both of their tight ends on the left side of the formation, and that's where they're going to go with the football. As Reichert is at the 2, did he get in? No, he's going to be just short of the end zone. So Reichert on the carry for the Bulldogs will pick up about 7 to the 2-yard line. Give him 6 to the 2-yard line. And Algona will have first down and goal from the 2. They do not have to run a play here in the opening quarter if they don't want to. Play clock at 20, game clock at 13. Looks like they will try to score here. With the ball at the 2-yard line, and they're going to hand it off to Reichert again, and he was in the end zone from 2 yards out. So a new scorer this time for Algona. It is Reichert.
And that's a Bulldog touchdown.
His second touchdown of the season. As Reichert's last touchdown went from 87 yards out. This time he goes from just 2 yards out. And he finds the end zone for Algona. The drive started at the Indian 23-yard line, so it'll be a 23-yard drive. Capped off by that 2-yard score by Reichert. And Algona with 1 second left in the quarter will attempt to add on the PAT. Low snap. The kick is up, and it is no good. Low snap that time, couldn't quite get it up. And it'll be 27-0 Algona as we will head to kickoff. We'll have kickoff, and then we'll immediately have the second quarter, the first quarter break after that. There's 1 second left in the opening quarter. It's 27-0 Algona.
Forest City Ford at the corner of Highways 9 and 69 in Forest City wishes good luck to our local athletes. We look forward to seeing you compete. When you need a vehicle, see our current inventory at forestcityford.com. Forest City Ford, where customers really do send their friends. KCS Customs of Forest City. KCS is your Western snowplow dealer and can also customize vehicles with LED lights, leveling kits, Jeep accessories, and more. Find out how we can help your ride on Facebook at KCS Customs. KCS Customs of Forest City, your Western snowplow dealer and vehicle customizer.
Back for kickoff here from Forest City High School. It is 27-0 in favor of Algona. There's 1 second left here in the opening quarter, so as soon as kickoff is returned here, we'll have another break as we'll switch sides of the field as the Bulldogs will boot this one away from the 40-yard line. Again, it is Smith and Deegan Moore back to receive for the Indians. And Trujillo will boot this one away. It is going to be taken by Deegan Moore at the 5-yard line. Moore across the 15 to the 20, across the 20, 25, and not quite back to the 30-yard line. He'll be brought down at about the 29-yard line. So that's where the Indians will set up shop, but we'll flip sides of the field. We have played 1 quarter of football. It is Algona 27, Forest City 0. We'll come back in 1 minute for the second quarter.
Lennox in the air means money in your pocket. Call Larson Plumbing and Heating today to learn more about our special savings opportunities on Lennox products by calling 641-797-2219 or visit us online at larsonplumbingandheating.com to learn more.
Matt Jennings and Troy Hall of Jennings & Hall Financial Group, located at MBT Bank, want to thank our Forest City teams for their hard work and dedication and wish them good luck this season. Best wishes from Matt and Troy at Jennings & Hall Financial Group, located at MBT Bank in Forest City.
Back here to 4A City High School we go, getting set for the start of the second quarter. 4A City will have the football as they are deep inside their own territory, and will need a long, sustained drive here as the Indians haven't been able to muster too much yet on offense. Stats in the first quarter look like this. Algona has 10 first downs to 4A City 0. And Algona has 181 yards of total offense to the Indians, -17. 4A City going to try to change that now here in their first drive of the second quarter, as the Indians will take over first down and 10 from their own 29-yard line. One receiver right, two receivers left, tied into the left side of the formation. Smith in the gun. He's got Kwan Smith with him. He'll pass. The pass is deflected and caught by Gasman at the 35, now to the 40. Gasman still on his feet, fighting for yards near the 45-yard line. And the Indians will have first down and 10 across the 40 to the 44-yard line. Good hands there by the young freshman for 4A City as that ball deflected at the line of scrimmage.
First down.
And Gasman able to catch it. He's able to get an extra 4 yards with his big frame, pushing forward to the 44-yard line. First down and 10 Indians. Maybe that's the momentum they need to spark something here on offense. Three split out wide again, same formation. Kwan in the backfield. Smith will roll back. He'll look to throw. Again, it's deflected, and it goes off the helmet of Bridges, the left tackle for the Indians. And so it'll be incomplete. I think Bridges was...
Up by Will Limbaugh.
Limbaugh's the one that originally tipped it. I think Bridges was worried about a legal receiver there catching that football, but it was deflected by Limbaugh, which makes it eligible for him to try to pull that down. One receiver right, three receivers left, 5 seconds in the play clock. Smith in the gun, blitz coming. Smith will fire it. It is intercepted by Algona at the 46-yard line of Algona, so they'll take over.
By William
Weichert with the interception for the Bulldogs, as that was over the intended Indians. Actually, I'm not sure which Indian that was initially intended for. Reichert's second interception of the season for the Bulldogs gives Algona the football back once again after 4A City picked up their first down. It'll be the Algona offense back on the field. They will start this drive at the 47-yard line inside their own territory. Mansky will pass complete inside 4A City territory at the 40 all the way down to the 37-yard line. Garman on the reception this time. Actually, they're going to spot him back all the way at the 39-yard line. Colin Thompson on the stop for 4A City, so it'll be first down and 10 Algona from the 39-yard line of 4A City. So a 20-yard pickup there for the Bulldogs. Three receivers left, one receiver right. Now they're going to keep it with Mansky, trying to get around Gasman. Mansky on the run, and he'll be tripped up at about the 30-yard line as Deegan Moore comes in there to trip him up. Gasman was in pursuit as well, just short of the first down marker at about the 31-yard line. So it'll be a gain of 8 on first down to make it second down and 2 from the 31 for Algona. Signs will come in from Coach Jacobson and company on the sidelines. Three receivers right, one receiver left. Same formation here for Algona. Mansky takes a snap. Rain continues or starts the fall here at 4A City High School, and that pass will be incomplete. First incompletion of the game for Mansky, intended to the right side to Micah Kitzinger. That time it is incomplete coverage by Jacob Smith on the coverage for the Indians. 3rd down and 2 now upcoming. As we mentioned, a little light rain and mist falling down here at 4A City High School. Mansky in the gun. He'll hand it off to Reichert. Reichert looking for 2. He's got 2 and more. Across the 25. Still on his feet. Near the 20-yard line. He'll have the 1st down and more. 4A City might have got away with a face mask there. As it looked like the Indians yanked on the face mask of Reichert.
It's a first down for the Bulldogs.
But either way, Algona will have 1st down and 10 from the 21-yard line.
Colin Thompson and Bryant Bridges.
Bryant Bridges and Colin Thompson the stop for 4A City. 2 receivers right.
First down at the 21.
Tight end, 2 tight ends in the game to the left side of the formation. Running back in the backfield. They're going to hand it off left side. And a quick tackle there by Deegan Moore makes the stop for the Indians. The ball carrier this time for Algona was Cale Rotert, the junior. See him as the starting linebacker on defense. Haven't seen him much on offense yet in this game, but he's in there now as Reichert went to the Algona sidelines. So Rotert in the backfield. In the gun is Mansky. He'll send Rotert in motion. Mansky will keep him himself. Mansky inside the 10, now around the 5, where he'll be brought down at about the 7-yard line. So 1st down and goal now for Algona as they'll pick up another 1st down inside 4A City territory at the 7. 9:16 to go here in the second quarter. It's 27-0 in favor of Algona. And Algona will make a couple of offensive line substitutions. Of course, that offensive line also doubles as their defensive line. Same guys start on both sides of the ball, so giving a guy a breather or two. Wide open touchdown is dropped in the end zone by Kitzinger. Kitzinger had at least 3 yards of open territory as Deegan Moore was trying to catch up to him, and Kitzinger just dropped it in the back of the end zone. Indians get a gift there with 8:52 to play here in the second quarter, trailing 27-0, and Kitzinger drops a wide open touchdown. It'll be 2nd down and goal now for Algona from the 7. They'll have 2 receivers left. Mansky in the gun. Hands it off to Garmin. Garmin gets it on the sweep to the right side, and he will be short of the end zone as he'll get to about the 3-yard line where he's brought down there. As Jacob Smith on the stop for 4A City at about the 3-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down and goal from the 3 for Algona.
4 yards on the play. 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line.
Bulldogs likely will have 2 plays here from the 3. They're trying to punch this one in. They've got 2 receivers right again, still out of the no huddle. Mansky in the gun. Will send a man in motion from right to left. He'll keep it himself, and he will score. 3rd touchdown of the game for Mansky, this time from 3 yards out. Same that he had earlier in his 1st touchdown of the game.
Bulldog touchdown.
And Mansky will score for a 3rd time. Pardon me, a 4th time. Nathan Mansky's 4th touchdown rush of the ball game. Apologize. Reichert had that one from 2 yards out, otherwise the other 4 have come from Mansky. In to attempt the PAT, a little bit of high snap this time. The kick is up, and it still got through. It is good. 34-0 Algona. 8:09 to play here in the second quarter. Our first half brought to you by Shooter's Sports Bar and Grill, and we'll have more football right after this.
MBT Bank, based in Forest City, with 9 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota to serve you. MBT supports the Forest City Indians, and we look forward to seeing our student athletes compete all year long. Good luck, Indians, from MBT Bank in Forest City.
Miller Pharmacy has complete prescription services, free delivery in town by mail, along with curbside pickup located at the Mercy One Clinic, Forest City. Miller Pharmacy is also open Saturday mornings and gladly accepts Visa, MasterCard, and Discover. Call ahead and your script refill will be ready for you. No need to wait. Miller Pharmacy of Forest City.
Back here to 4A City High School we go. It is the Algona Bulldogs leading the Indians of 4A City now 34-0 on the fourth touchdown rush of the ball game for Nathan Mansky. As the Bulldogs continue to lead over the Indians. 4A City had their best offensive series the last time they were out. Hopefully we'll build off of that momentum here in their next drive following the interception. As Reichert picked up his second interception of the season. Kick will be taken at the 5-yard line by the Indians. Deegan Moore rushing up to the 20. Now to the 25. Deegan Moore still on his feet, and he'll be brought down just across the 25-yard line. At about the 26-27, we'll see where they officially spot the football at. Wyatt Kelly on the stop for Algona.
First down, Florida City at the 27.
They'll give him the 27-yard line. So the ball will be spotted at the 27. First down and 10 Indians from the 27-yard line. .8:01 on the clock here in the second quarter. Smith in the gun. He's got two with him. They'll hand it off to Deegan Moore. He is hit initially in the backfield, but Moore, I think, fought back to the original line of scrimmage. Not sure if he got back to the original line of scrimmage or if it'll be a loss of one. No, they're going to give him a loss of one back to the 26-yard line. So it'll be second down and 11 upcoming now for 4A City with 7:40 to go here in the second quarter. Moore was trying to fight back to the original line of scrimmage. They did not give him the original line of scrimmage. Colin Thompson and Ty Sopko. Good to see Sopko back in the game for the Indians after getting hurt earlier. Art of the split out to the left side of the formation. Isaiah Duncan and Deegan Moore in the backfield. Smith is going to throw. He steps up in the pocket. He'll be sacked for a second time tonight. As he'll be sacked in the backfield. This time by big number 52, Gage Mintz. Sophomore, 6'3", 230 pounds. And Mintz will find the sack in the backfield for Algona to make it third down and a lot to go here for the Indians. First down marker is at the 37-yard line. 4A City will have the ball spotted at the 18-yard line. So 3rd and 18 upcoming for the Indians. Smith back to pass. Screen pass caught by Sopko. He's got some running room. He's still on his feet. Sopko across the 25 near the 30, and he'll be brought down about 9 yards short of the first down marker. The Indians had that screenplay work to perfection last week. This week, though, do pick up a good chunk, but they needed 18. They're only going to get about half of that 18.
He'll be stopped by Nathan Mansky.
As Nathan Mansky makes a stop for Algona, the Indians are back on to punt here with 6:11 to play in the second quarter. It'll be 4th down and 9. Hunter Sunkel back on to punt for the Indians. And Sunkel's punt is away. A good punt this time by Sunkel. No pressure this time from the Algona Bulldogs. And the Indians need to touch that football. There we go. As the Indians getting down the field, originally we're just camping around it, hoping it would take a 4A City bounce, but immediately took an Algona bounce. And the Indians were fortunate to jump right back on it. Dash Plath, the freshman running down the field for the Indians, able to jump on it after the ball bounced just about a yard. So not bad there for the Indians. We'll put Algona all the way back at the 27-yard line. So Algona will have first down and 10 from the 27 inside their own territory. Mansky will hand this football off. Indians trying to make a stop. It'll be about a 3-yard gain on the rush for Reichert back into the game at running back. He'll find 3 yards up to the 30-yard line. So it'll be second down and 7 upcoming for Algona. 5:30 to play here in the second quarter. 34-0 in favor of Algona. Mansky in the backfield. He's got Reichert with him. He'll send Reichert in motion. And Mansky will keep it himself to the right side. Mansky is going to be brought down after a short gain of about a yard across the 30 to the 31-yard line. So the longest third down of the game upcoming for Algona, as they'll have third down and about 6 upcoming as Carter Osmondson able to get in there for the stop for 4A City. So 3rd down and 6 upcoming with 4:51 to play here in the opening half. Indians defense looking for a stop here on 3rd down. In the gun, Mansky looks to throw. Quick pass is caught. Reaching out. No, they're going to say incomplete. A diving attempt there by Tate Garman, and the officials immediately rule it incomplete. So Forest City will force a 3-and-out for the first time in this game. And Algona will be on to punt with 4th down and 6 upcoming. Indians will send K1 and Deegan Moore back to receive the punts. And we'll get to see the Bulldogs punter Brody Shipler in there for the first time tonight. So Shipler back to punt this one away, standing at his own 17-yard line. And it's a high snap over his head, rolling back towards the Indians' end zone. Shipler is going to pick it up and try to run it himself, and Shipler will be brought down at about the 5-yard line. Forest City will have 1st down and goal from the Algona 6. The snap goes over Shipler's head. He had to run all the way back into the end zone to pick it up, and then he runs back out to the 6-yard line. Forest City will start 1st down and goal. So it'll be 7 officially where they spot it. So 1st down and goal for Forest City from the 7-yard line. 1 receiver right, 1 receiver left. The Indians need 7 yards for Pater. They'll have 4 downs to do so. Smith in the gun. He'll take the snap. He'll hand it off. And the Indians will get back to the original line of scrimmage. Maybe lost a yard back to the 8. So it'll be 2nd down and goal for the Indians at the 8-yard line now. Ulrich on the stop for Algona. 4:11 to play here in the second quarter, 34-0 Bulldogs. Indians trying to find their first score of the game. Needing 8 yards after the blunder there by the Bulldogs special teams unit a moment ago. 1 receiver right, 1 receiver left. Tied into the game on the right side as well. Smith in the gun. Bulldogs showing blitz. Smith back to pass. He'll throw across the middle. It is caught for an Indian touchdown. Caught by Colin Thompson across the middle. It'll be a 7-yard touchdown pass for the Indians. Touchdown Forest City. Go Big Red. As Colin Thompson into the end zone on a 7-yard pitch and catch from Jackson Smith. 3:54 to go in the second quarter, and the Indians are on the board. Sopko in to attempt the PAT for Forest City. And that will be a 6-yard drive for Forest City. And a 7-yard touchdown pass from Smith to Thompson. Somko now in to attempt the PAT. It is up, and it is good. 3:46 to play here in the second quarter. It's the Bulldogs 34 and the Indians 7 as Forest City on the board for the first time tonight. We'll come back for kickoff in 1 minute.
Missile Realty of Forest City. Whether buying or selling a home, Tim Missile and Pat Lubbock have the market experience to help you follow your dream. They are a member of the State and National Association of Realtors and are ready to help you. Missile Realty of Forest City. Call 641-582-3554.
The Super Bowl in Forest City is open for league and open bowling with Cosmic Bowling Friday and Saturday nights. Enjoy food from the grill or delicious Bucchese pizza to complete your experience. The Super Bowl, Highway 9 East of Forest City.
Welcome back here on KIOW and liveacademy.com. 3:46 to play here in quarter number 2, and the Indians on the board. It is 34-7. Algona leads. Again, maybe a big momentum turn here for Forest City. Get a stop defensively, and good things happen. They don't get that stop on defense. They don't have the high snap. The Indians aren't in the end zone. All starts with the defense And they found a big stop there. They'll have to look for another one here with 3:46 to go until halftime. As Sopko set to boot this one away from the 40-yard line. Good kick by Sopko. Will be caught at about the 5-yard line by the Bulldogs. It's Garmin, and Garmin will be knocked out of bounds across the, or at the 30-yard line. Didn't know if he got to the 31, 32 before he stepped out, but it looks like the line judge going to spot the football right at the 30-yard line, so it'll be first down and 10 Algona from their own 30. And the Algona offense back onto the field. Kind of similar to a year ago, Algona took an early lead and 4A City made a charge late in that contest. This will be Mansky back to throw. Mansky wide open receiver down the field. It is dropped by Garmin again. Second time a wide open Algona receiver drops the football, as that one was all the way down the field at about the 25-yard line. And he had about 6 steps on every 4A City receiver. But Garmin in and out of his hands, and he drops it for about a 60-yard play. He was going to the ground, probably wouldn't have scored. Once he catches that football and goes to the ground, he's down immediately. Now the ball is dropped on the ground. Algona fumbles the snap all the way back in the backfield. Weicker looking for some running room, and he's going to lose yardage. Blunders here for Algona, giving 4A City some life at about the 24-yard line. The snap and bobbled there between Mansky and Weichert. Weichert just had to pick it up and start running with it. Isaiah Duncan will make the stop at about the 24-yard line, so it'll be third down and 14 upcoming here for Algona. 4A City looking for back-to-back stops now defensively. Mansky in the gun, under pressure, he rolls out. Now he'll throw, and it is caught. Enough for a first down. So Algona will pick up the first down to Kitzinger. Good find there by Mansky, as Kitzinger was close to the out-of-bounds mark, but he is going to pull it down and have a first down up to the 43-yard line. So Algona will have first down and 10 from their own 43, 2:48 to play here in the first half. Did get out of bounds. Clock stops. 3 receivers right, 1 receiver left. Mansky in the gun with Weichert. Mansky back to pass. He'll throw. The pass is behind the receiver, incomplete. Garmin was the intended receiver, trying to come across the middle of the field, but the pass was behind Garmin. Turned around to try to catch it, but it rolls incomplete. Jacob Smith in coverage there for the Indians. It'll be second down and 10 upcoming for Algona. Indians looking for another stop here defensively. Bulldogs got a big third down and 14 a moment ago, but now it's second down and 10. Algona went a heavy run in the first quarter. They've been throwing the football here in the second. They'll go back to the ground with Weichert, and Weichert will pick up a few yards, not quite to midfield. He'll be brought down short of midfield at about the 49-yard line. Oof. They gave him an extra half a yard across the 49, just short of midfield. Looked like he came down about right at the 49-yard line. They gave him a half a yard more up to midfield. It'll be third down and 3 upcoming with 2:18 to play here in the second quarter. Algona leading 34-7. In the gun, Weichert again has first down yardage for Algona across the 47 to the 46. And they'll have enough for a first down at the 46-yard line.
Frost on the stop. First down, Algona.
So the Bulldogs will have first down and 10 from the Indian 46-yard line now with 2:06 to play here in the opening half. 4 receivers split out again. Mansky back to throw. He will throw. It is caught by Weichert out of the backfield, and he is brought down immediately by Ty Sopko. Pardon me.
Pass is complete to Weichert. Tackled once again by Aiden Frost.
Aiden Frost there on the stop for 4A City. The 15 on Frost's jersey was kind of crunched up Looked more like a 10 than a 15. Apologize on that. Frost in the big stop for the Indians. The linebacker for 4A City. And this time, Deegan Moore makes a big tackle for 4A City. Showing the wrestling moves as he goes with a double leg on Kitzinger. And he'll be brought down at the 40-yard line. So it'll be third down and about 4 upcoming for Algona. They got to get to the 31-yard line, 36-yard line for a first down. They're at the 40 right now. 1:11 to play. Mansky in the gun. He will throw. The pass is caught by Garmin at the 20, 15, still on his feet inside the 10, and he'll be brought down. Indians had decent coverage there. Looked like they might have batted that pass down. Instead, it squeaks right through the hole into the hands of Garmin, and then nobody was near him after that. He was able to get all the way down inside the 10 before Ty Sopko, the safety, was able to catch up to him at about the 8-yard line. So Algona will have first down and goal with 55 seconds to play until a half. Bulldogs trying to beat the clock here. Now 50 to play until halftime at the 8. And we've got a false start against Algona, so that'll put them 5 yards further backwards to make it first down and 13 now, 13 yards from the end zone. 45 seconds to play until halftime. Bulldogs will need 13 yards in the next 45 seconds to find pay dirt before halftime, leading the Indians 34-7. And timeout's going to be called. Forest City will take a timeout. We'll take it as well. We'll come back. 45 seconds to play in the second quarter. It's the Indians 34, the Bulldogs 34, the Indians 7.
Discover Waldorf University in Forest City, where your passion meets opportunity. With a wide range of athletics, fine arts, and over 35 clubs and organizations, whether you're on campus or online, experience the support of a community that feels like home. Learn more at waldorf.edu today.
Back here to 4A City High School we go. 45 seconds left in the Shooters' first half. Shooters Sports Bar and Grill sponsors the first half of football games this season. Make sure you check them out after the game for pizza. They're doing pizza till 10 o'clock. Sounds like a good treat after the game. 10 o'clock, also the time of the Iowa High School scoreboard show that starts here on KIOW. Sounds like a perfect pair there, as from 10 to 11:30. All the scores from around the states. Getting you up to date on everything that's going on around high school football. 45 seconds to go here in 4A City. 34-7. It is the Bulldogs leading the Indians. It'll be first down and 13 from the 13 for the Bulldogs. Inside 4A City territory. Reichert is in motion from left. Now he comes back right. Mansky, the keeper himself. Mansky inside the 10, now inside the 5, and he'll be brought down short of the end zone at about the 3. Algona will take timeout there. So now the Bulldogs take timeout. They'll have second down and about 3 upcoming with 37 seconds left, and we'll come right back.
WCTA is the #1 choice for fiber internet. We offer fast, reliable fiber internet for all your connectivity needs. Our employees are local and live in the communities we serve to provide you with the best customer service experience. WCTA, we are your fiber internet provider.
Back here to Forest City High School we go. 37 seconds left in the first half. It is Bulldogs 34, Indians 7. And they officially spotted the ball at the 4-yard line. So the Bulldogs will have second down and goal from the 4. 4 yards to pay dirt for Algona. They also have 2 timeouts remaining to try to put themselves in the end zone. They're going to pack it in tight here. Everybody is packed in right around the line of scrimmage. Mansky in the backfield with Reichert. Mansky sends Garmin in motion. He'll hand the ball to Reichert, and Reichert will go untouched into the end zone.
Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Second touchdown for Reichert, this time from 4 yards out.
Number 9, William Reichert.
Reichert's last touchdown was from 2 yards. This time from just 4 yards out. His second score of the game. And Algona attempting the PAT, leading 40-7. PAT is no good. So that'll be our score, 40-7. Algona leads over Forest City after the Reichert 4-yard touchdown dash, and we'll come back for kickoff in 1 minute.
To win in sports, adjust your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Amy Ryan, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can help you create a game plan for your financial goals. Call 641-582-2771 to get started today.
Solventum, formerly the 3M Distribution Center of Forest City. The team at Solventum wishes our area athletes good health and good luck this season. Like any good team, working together brings out the best on the field or in the warehouse. The Solventum Distribution Center of Forest City.
Back here to Forest City High School, getting set for kickoff. 34 seconds to go in the second quarter. Algona leading over Forest City 40-7. And the Indians will have 34 seconds now to try to find an answer score here until halftime. Ball teed up at the 40-yard line. Don't forget our Waldorf University halftime show will include a performance from the Forest City High School marching band. That comes your way next. Ball is fumbled by the Indians. Kwan Smith at the 10-yard line. He'll pick it up, get back to the 25. Now across the 25, trying to get to the 30, where he is going to be brought down short of the 30-yard line in 26 seconds to go until halftime. So Kwan able to pick up 15, 16 yards there on the return for the Indians. After the ball originally was on the ground for a moment, they're going to put it at the 28-yard line. So first down and 10 from the 28-yard line for the Indians. With 26 seconds remaining here in the opening half, 40-7 is the lead in favor of Algona. Jackson Smith in the gun. He'll hand this off to Kwan, and Kwan is going to be ripped down in the backfield. Going to lose a couple of yards all the way back to about the 26, 27-yard line. So he'll lose 1 yard to the 27. It'll be second down and 11, and Forest City will let it go to halftime. We're going to go to the half. Algona 40, Forest City 7. We'll come back in a minute and a half for a Waldorf University halftime show, which includes a performance from the Forest City High School marching band. We come back in a minute and a half.
High school sports build champions on and off the field through teamwork, respect, and hard work. At NIAC, they believe learning is the ultimate game changer. High school students can start earning college credit today for free. Discover how at niac.edu. NIAC, future found.
Higher Spear Insurance strives to be your all-encompassing agency, protecting everything from your home and auto to your farm, crop, and health. Find us in our 3 locations, Titonka, Forest City, and Thompson. Call 515-928-2085 or learn ways to protect your future at higherspearins.com.
Grow Electric in Lake Mills is proud to support area athletics and proud to serve our new and returning customers. To get started on any electrical project, big or small, call 641-592-8282. Good luck, athletes, from Grow Electric in Lake Mills.
Hello, this is Leah at Shooter's Sports Bar and Grill. With football season back in full swing, don't forget to stop by after the games on Friday and Saturdays for our late night pizzas from 9 to 10 p.m. here at Shooter's Sports Bar and Grill.
Holland Contracting in Forest City for earth moving, large or small building projects, farm drainage, directional drilling, demolition, tire and automotive shop, and more. Call the construction experts at 641-585-2231. Holland Contracting in Forest City, dedicated to making the region a better place, one project at a time.
Advanced Door Systems of Forest City. Advanced Door Systems is your Rainer and CHI overhead door dealer. They also service any make or model of overhead door. Call 641-585-1900 or see them online at ads-doors.com. Advanced Door Systems, the right door, the right way.
Welcome back here on KIOW and live at KIOW.com. It's our Waldorf University halftime show. Our halftime show brought to you by our friends at Waldorf University. Waldorf supports local athletes with 35 clubs and organizations. Waldorf is a great place to extend your career and get a world-class education right here in 4A City. Find out more online at waldorf.edu. Waldorf University, the AND School. Waldorf University is the sponsor of our halftime show. Our halftime show is currently 40-7 in favor of Algona. Algona finds the touchdowns in the first quarter to jump out to an early 27-0 lead. 4A City is able to find a touchdown back themselves after a couple of blunders offensively by the Bulldogs and on their punt unit, but Algona able to punch in a couple more touchdowns afterwards to lead 40-7 over 4A City. We'll take you now to the 4A City High School Marching Band, our halftime entertainment.
Drum majors, Stella LaCour, Claire Weaver, and Cooper Blazer. Is your band ready? Forest City High School Marching Band, the field is yours for halftime performance. Let's hear it for our Forest City High School marching band.
There we have it, the Forest City High School marching band here at halftime. Our halftime score, Algona 40, Forest City 7. We'll come back in 2 minutes for more of the Waldorf University halftime show after this.
Discover Waldorf University in Forest City, where your passion meets opportunity. With a wide range of athletics, fine arts, and over 35 clubs and organizations, whether you're on campus or online, experience the support of a community that feels like home. Learn more at waldorf.edu today.
Hi, this is Ryan Harvey, the sales manager at Chrysler of Forest City. Now is a great time to have your vehicle looked over before you hit the open road with our highly trained staff here at Chrysler of Forest City. Or, if you are looking for your next vehicle, stop in and see our experienced sales staff. Our inventory changes daily, so swing by often and see what's new on the lot, or visit our website at chryslerforestcity.com.
First Choice Realty is proud to support our community's real estate moves. It's time to find the perfect home for your future. Call one of our trusted real estate agents, Bethany, Barb, or Mary, at 641-585-2404. First Choice Realty of Forest City. Visit them at fcrealty.com.
Don't just buy seed, invest in a plan. At County Line Seed, we offer expert advice and premium seed varieties from DeKalb, Basgro, Whiffles, and Latham. Call 641-581-3300 or stop by, talk to Matt, Chuck, or Jake. County Line Seeds, turning seed into opportunity.
Wilson Dental is expanding again. Wilson Dental now offering a clinic in Buffalo Center. Check out Wilson Dental now in Buffalo Center to go along with their long-standing tradition in 4A City and also offering services in Garner. Wilson Dental in 4A City, Garner, and now Buffalo Center.
H&R Block of Forest City and Garner is proud to support the Forest City Indian sports teams. This year's H&R Block 3-point challenge raised $759 for the Forest City Athletic Fund. We'll run it back next year. Good luck to the Forest City Indians in the future from H&R Block of Forest City and Garner.
Welcome back here on KIOW and live at KIOW.com. Our Waldorf University halftime show continues Taking a look at stats in the first half, we'll start first with the scoring drives. Algona leading Forest City 40-7 here at halftime. Algona's drives in the first half, their first drive went 10 plays, 53 yards, 4 minutes and 46 seconds, and was capped off by a 3-yard touchdown rush by Nathan Mansky, 7-0 Bulldogs. Second drive for Algona went 38 yards on just one play. Mansky into the end zone from 38 yards out, 14-0 Algona. Algona's third drive went 57 yards on 3 plays, took 1 minute and 5 seconds off the clock. And the Bulldogs led 21-0 at that point. Mansky 19 yards on his third touchdown rush. Fourth drive of the game for Algona went 23 yards on 3 plays. And that drive was capped off by a Will Reichert 23-yard touchdown, 23 yards out, 2-yard rush by Will Reichert. At that point, it is 27-0 Algona. Then Algona went 53 yards on 9 plays in 3 minutes and 4 seconds. Nathan Mansky from 3 yards out, 34-0 Algona at that point. Then Algona had a punt. Forest City got back there as the punt went over the head of the punter, Shipler, into the end zone. Shipler was able to run it back out to the 7-yard line, but Forest City took just 2 plays, went 7 yards, and found a touchdown. The Indians scored on a 70-yard pass from Jackson Smith to Colin Thompson. And that drive for the Indians took just 47 seconds and 2 plays. Algona's final touchdown of the half came 70 yards, 11 plays, took 4 minutes and 1 second off the clock, and that was a 4-yard rush from Will Reichert, his second touchdown of the game. 40-7 is the lead in favor of Algona here at halftime. Algona has 18 first downs. Forest City has 2. Algona's 18 first downs, 12 of them on the ground, 6 of them through the air. The Indians' 2 first downs came through the air. On the ground, Algona has 182 yards of total offense. Forest City has -5. Total offense, the Indians have 9 total yards of offense. Algona has 313. Passing yards, 131 for Algona, 14 for Forest City. The Bulldogs have had the ball for 16 minutes and 12 seconds. Forest City has had the ball for 7 minutes and 15 seconds. We'll come back in about a minute and a half, and we'll conclude our Waldorf University halftime show, getting ready for the second half. More football after this.
Teamwork makes the dream work. At NSB Bank, we're proud to support local high school athletes and coaches who work together to achieve greatness. Because when we support the team, we support the entire community. NSB Bank, committed to local athletics and the future we build together. NSB Bank in Forest City, Titonka, Thompson, Northwood, and Mason City. We're here for you. Visit nsbbank.com today.
Coffee, donuts, muffins, and or pastries, plus conversation with friends. These are all ingredients for a great morning. Please join us at Forest Plaza Assisted Living every Tuesday morning starting at 8:30 to 10 a.m. for our weekly community coffee. Seniors in the area are welcome. Come out and join us today.
A&W. Take a sip of the season with our pumpkin pie shake. Back for a limited time only. A heartwarming blend of real pumpkin pie filling, fall spices, and creamy vanilla soft serve. Topped with a swirl of sweet whipped cream. It's everything you love about autumn in a frosty glass mug, and then some.
Custom Paint and Collision of Forest City. Corey and his staff have nearly 50 years of body shop experience and can fix just about anything on the road. They give free estimates and also carry car batteries and windshield wipers. Located on Highway 69 just south of Forest City, it's Custom Paint and Collision, your body shop.
FCIS Insurance is proud to support our local athletes throughout the year. Let FCIS be your partner, not just your agent, helping you with all your insurance needs. With multiple carriers, we can get you the best coverage for the best price. Call us today at 800-331-1520. Good luck, Indians, from FCIS Insurance.
Back here at our Waldorf University halftime show, getting set for the second half between Forest City and Algona. I want to let you know about some Waldorf University sports while we're on our Waldorf University halftime show. The Waldorf University football team is in Fremont, Nebraska, as they will take on Midland at 1 p.m. tomorrow. So Waldorf versus Midland at 1 o'clock tomorrow from Fremont, Nebraska. The Warriors are 0-2. On the season, they will come back home in a couple of weeks. They're on the road again next week, but then come back home on the 27th against Concordia of Nebraska here in Forest City at Bullsdorf Field. The Waldorf volleyball team is 8-2. They lost their first two GPAC games here in the last couple of weeks. Lost to Dakota Westland 3-1. Had a really good game with Dort at home on Wednesday. Falling that one 3-2. Dort wins in the fifth set. Waldorf on the verge of a GPAC win there. They'll be back on the road tomorrow, 3 o'clock. They take on Morningside in Sioux City. Tomorrow's side, Waldorf volleyball back in action at Morningside tomorrow. All right, that's going to wrap up our Waldorf University halftime show, getting set for the second half here in 4A City. It is the Algona Bulldogs leading the Indians of 4A City 40-0. Indians will get the football first here in the second half. Our second half today is brought to you by A&W. Second half brought to you by A&W. A&W is open 10:30 a.m. until 10 p.m. with homemade root beer, full menu of sandwiches, appetizers, and more, including their 99-cent ice cream cones for a quick and tasty treat. It's the A&W Family Restaurants in 4A City on Highway 69 North. Ball is in the air. We are underway here in the second half as 4A City to get the football first. The ball goes in and out of the legs of Deegan Moore, picked up by K1, I believe. And he will come out across the 20-yard line to around the 22-23. Rodert on the stop for Algona. 4A City will get the football at the 22-yard line. So that's where the ball will be spotted. 22-yard line, first down and 10 4A City. 11:54 to go here in the second half. Just underway with our A&W second half. Indians finding a touchdown there in the first half. Will try to do so here in their opening drive of the second half. Hand it off to K1. Looking for some running room. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all he gets. On the first rush off right tackle. Get right back down to the 22-yard line. The stop for Algona on defense was Max Nevitz. Nevitt, a 6'1", 280-pound senior, making the stop there for the Bulldogs. Three Indian receivers split to the right side. K1 in the backfield for the Indians. Smith with Algona showing blitz off the right side. Indians pick up the blitz. The pass is incomplete. Just off the hands there of the intended receiver for the Indians. I believe headed for Frost. Yeah, it was intended for Frost off the right side. Just tipped off his hands and incomplete, so it'll be 3rd down and 9 upcoming for 4A City with 11:11 to play here in the third quarter. And the Indians will break the huddle with 12 seconds on the play clock. They'll bring two receivers here to the near side. In the gun is Smith. He's got K1 with him. He'll take the snap, looking to throw. Indians need 9. Smith flushed out of the pocket, and he will be sacked in the backfield as he had a little bit of a pocket trying to get rid of that football off here on the near side. Sopko and Colin Thompson look like they might have been open, but Smith unable to get the ball out. Sack all the way back to the 18-yard line by Will Limbaugh, making the sack for Algona, and it'll be 4th and a long ways to go for the Indians. They will punt it away with 10:40 to play. And the punt might have been partially blocked. Does take a good 4A City roll, but will roll to about the 28-yard line, and that's it. So Algona will start 1st down and 10 from the 4A City 28-yard line, where they will have good starting field position, looking to add on to their already 40-7 lead over 4A City. With 10:30 remaining here in the third quarter, and we're going to see the Algona offense for the first time in the second half. Nathan Mansky still commanding that offense out there onto the field. He's got Reichert with him, one receiver right, one receiver, two receivers in a stack formation left. They'll send one of those receivers in motion. They're going to hand it off to Reichert, and Reichert will have some running room across the 15, the 25, near the 20-yard line. He'll be stopped short at about the 21-yard line of the first down. The 19-yard line, 19.5-yard line actually is the first down marker. They got to get across the 19, not quite to the 18 for a first down. The ball will be spotted at the 21, so about 2.5 yards here for Algona. Looks like we have an injured Indian on the field, so we'll take a break. We'll come back. Indians trail 40-7. Algona marching. Injured Indian. We'll come back right after this.
Forest City Family Dentistry, downtown on J Street. Dr. Layla can now place crowns in one visit. No clumsy temporary or return appointment needed. Also ask us about replacing missing teeth with affordable dental implants. Visit the place that puts a smile on your face. Forest City Family Dentistry. Call 585-4636.
Forest City Ford at the corner of Highways 9 and 69 in Forest City wishes good luck to our local athletes. We look forward to seeing you compete. When you need a vehicle, see our current inventory at forestcityford.com. Forest City Ford, where customers really do send their friends.
Back here to Forest City High School as Colin Thompson is the injured Indian as he walks gingerly back to the 4A City sidelines. Hopefully he will be okay, but for right now being walked back to the 4A City sidelines with a little assistance from athletic trainer Emily Putney. Hopefully Thompson able to get back into it here for 4A City, but for now will be checked on. Jet sweep motion to the right side for Garmin. He is in the backfield trying to break a couple of tackles. He will do so and get out of bounds. He's going to have enough for a first down as Garmin ran backwards for a few yards, but able to get forward to about the 15-yard line where Algona will have first down and 10 from the 15-yard line. 9:55 to play when he went out of bounds. 40-7 is the lead for Algona. As the Bulldogs knocking on the door again, sitting at the 15-yard line. Two receivers left, one receiver to the right. Mansky claps, gets the football, he'll hand it off to Reichert, and Reichert will be brought down after a short gain to about the 11-yard line. So about a 4-yard pickup for Reichert on first down will make it second down and about 6 upcoming.
Tackled by Gabe Cosma.
As Cosmo will make the stop for 4A City. They do give him the 11-yard line, so it'll be second down and 6 with 9:27 remaining here in the third quarter. In the gun. This time Mansky will sling it across the middle. It's caught for a touchdown. 11-yard touchdown pass to Garmin. As it's across the middle. And Garmin will catch his first touchdown of the game. This time 11 yards. Mansky's second passing touchdown of the game. And Garmin scores his first touchdown of the contest. And the kick is up, and it is good. 47, hold the phone. We've got a penalty marker. Was about to be 47-7. Looks like it's an encroachment against 4A City, which I'm sure they will decline. It will be encroachment against 4A City.
Penalty is on 4A City.
And it was before the play. So I think they've got to retry it here. It wasn't. Referees are coming together and talking about it. But I believe because it was a dead ball penalty before the snap, Algona won't have the option to decline it for a good PAT. They could decline it. But they still got to attempt the PAT, and they would have to attempt the PAT from the normal position if they did decline it. So, of course, they're going to accept it and get slightly closer for this PAT attempt. Mansky in to hold. And they will attempt the PAT once again. 46-7. The lead, trying to add on the extra point. Good snap, good hold, and the kick is up, and it is good. Now it's 47-7 in favor of Algona with 9:19 to play in the third quarter. We'll come back for kickoff right after this.
KCS Customs of Forest City. KCS is your Western snowplow dealer. It can also customize vehicles with LED lights, leveling kits, Jeep accessories, and more. Find out how we can help your ride on Facebook at KCS Customs. KCS Customs of Forest City, your Western snowplow dealer and vehicle customizer.
Lennox in the air means money in your pocket. Call Larson Plumbing and Heating today to learn more about our special savings opportunities on Lennox products by calling 641-797-2219 or visit us online at LarsonPlumbingandHeating.com to learn more.
Algona leading 47-7 here over 4A City with 9:19 to play in the third quarter. 4A City set to get the football back, as Algona's got the ball teed up at the east 40-yard line. K1's back to receive for 4A City. And instead the ball will be taken by Dash Plath at about the 6-yard line. He'll get across the 20 to about the 22-yard line, where 4A City will have first down at 10. So Plath on the return there for 4A City. Bradley on the stop for Algona. And they'll spot the football at the 22-yard line, where it'll be first down and 10. As the Indians will break the huddle. 8:47 to go in the third quarter. 47-7 in favor of Algona. One receiver to the near side, two receivers to the far side, along with the tight end. Smith back to pass. It is caught by Gasman, and Gasman's going to have a good reception up to the 30-yard line, where he'll be brought down across the 30 at about the 31. So a pickup of about 8 on the play for the Indians, as Forest City hits their big tight end. And there is a penalty marker on the field. Did not see that originally. Personal foul against Algona. So 4A City will get an extra 15 yards. Not sure where that personal foul was in there. It's back where Smith was dropped back at. So it could have been roughing the passer. But of course, we can't hear the officials. We only can see hand signals, so we see personal foul. It was not a dead ball personal foul, so just a few things that it could possibly be, including roughing the passer, could be one of them from where that flag was. Algona showing blitz. They'll back a couple guys back into formation. Again, the Indians will go to Gasman across the middle, so back-to-back receptions by Gasman, and 4A City is into Algona territory at the 49-yard line. Biggest sustained drive so far for the Indians across midfield to the Algona 49. The other positive yardage for 4A City on offense was when they started from the Bulldog 8-yard line. Started from the 22, now across midfield into Bulldog territory at the 49. Two receivers to the near side, one to the far side of the formation. Showing blitz is Algona. Smith will drop back. He's going to throw again. He's under pressure now. He will run. He will throw it. And it's going to be incomplete along the Algona sidelines, as that one was a bit high out of the reach. Riley Eastfold, the intended receiver for the Indians on the far side. And so it'll be third down and 6 upcoming for 4A City from the 49-yard line. 7:10 to play. Continuous clock rolling with the Indians trailing by 40 points. So even with the incomplete pass, clock continues to run. Two receivers near, one receiver far. In the gun is Smith. He is set to throw. He's under pressure. Screenplay caught by Sopko. Sopko looking for the sticks. He's going to have enough. Sopko is going to get just enough on the screenplay as he'll get across the 45-yard line to the 43. And the Indians will have first down and 10 further into Algona territory at the 43. Actually, they're going to give him the 42-yard line, so even a yard for. Oh, now they put it back. Okay, I thought it was the 43. And then the ball was originally spotted at the 42. They moved it back to the 43-yard line. So it will be the 43 where it'll be first down and 10 for A City. Indians successful so far here on this offensive drive, looking to march the ball down the field. Little bubble pass out here to the near side, incomplete, intended for Jake Smith.
Smith's pass is incomplete.
As Jake Smith here on the near side coming back to the football, but it falls incomplete to him. It'll be second down and 10 for A City at the 43-yard line. 5:50 to play here in the third quarter. Still Algona leading 47-7 over the Indians. For A City trying to march their first drive down the field. One receiver here to the near side, two receivers to the far side of the formation. In the gun is Smith. He'll take the snap. He'll look to throw. Pass is caught by Gasman. Looking for another first down. He'll be about a yard short, but it'll be third down and about one for 4A City. So it's been a lot of Gasman on this series by the Indians. He makes his fourth catch of this offensive series. Pick up about 9 on the play. It'll be third down and 1 for 4A City at the 34-yard line of Algona. 5:01 to play here in the third quarter. Still 47-7 in front of the Bulldogs. Smith in the gun. Indians will throw on third down and 1, going for the home run ball, and that is incomplete. Pass interference coming. As the Algona defender all over Sopko, Seth Moran, the junior, 5'9", 155, was all over Sopko. And we suspect defensive pass interference upcoming, though after last week, we'll have to wait for the initial indication by our officials. As we thought it was pretty obvious offensive last week, and it was called against the Indians. It will be officially pass interference against Algona, so 4A City will get some extra yards there. And with 4:12 to play here in the third quarter, Indians will have first down and 10 inside the Algona 19-yard line. Two receivers right, one receiver left. Indians trying to march the length of the field here. Started with 78 yards needing to go at the 22-yard line. Smith again will roll out. Pass is caught by Gasman once again across the middle near the 10. He'll have another 7 or 8 yards on this reception. They're going to spot him at the 11-yard line. So Gasman again makes another catch for 4A City inside the 15 to about the 11. It'll be second down and about 2 for 4A City. 3:27 to play in the third quarter, 47-7. One receiver right, two receivers left. Gasman in the tight end, left side of the formation as well. Kwan Smith in the backfield for the Indians. Jackson Smith will take the pass, or take the snap. He'll roll out looking for the end zone. The pass is complete to Sopko for the touchdown. Touchdown is good. It'll be an 11-yard touchdown pass from Jackson Smith to Ty Sopko, and the Indians will have their second score of the ball game. It went a little bit further than 11 yards, but officially will go down to the 11-yard pass as Smith rolled back before finding the open Sopko in the end zone for the touchdown. Go Big Red. And the Indians find their second touchdown of the ball game. With 3:05 remaining here in the third quarter. And now Sopko will begin to attempt the PAT. The kick is up, and it is going to be short. Might have been partially blocked, so it'll be 13. 47-13, Algona in the lead over 4A City. We'll come back for kickoff right after this.
Matt Jennings and Troy Hall of Jennings & Hall Financial Group, located at MBT Bank, want to thank our Forest City teams for their hard work and dedication and wish them good luck this season. Best wishes from Matt and Troy at Jennings & Hall Financial Group, located at MBT Bank in Forest City.
MBT Bank, based in Forest City, with 9 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota to serve you. MBT supports the Forest City Indians, and we look forward to seeing our student athletes compete all year long. Good luck, Indians, from MBT Bank in Forest City.
Back here to Forest
Miller
City
Pharmacy has complete
3:05 remaining in the third quarter. It is 47-13 in favor of Algona as Ty Sopko set to tee this one up at the 40-yard line for the Indians. As Algona's offense will be back onto the field. Indians looking for another defensive stop. It'll be taken by Garmin at about the 9-yard line. Garmin trips up or gets past one would-be tackler. As Jake Smith tried for a shoestring tackle, Garmin got past that, gets back to about the 25-yard line. K1 Smith on the stop for Forest City. 2:58 to play here in the third quarter, 47-13 in favor of Algona. And Forest City looking for another defensive stop here. One receiver to the far side. Couple of receivers here to the near side. One man in motion. And the quarterback keeper across the 30 to the 35-yard line. New quarterback in there for Algona is Jacob Burns, the sophomore. 6'3", 195 quarterback. So Mansky for now out of the game. Hunter Harms on the stop for Forest City at about the 37-yard line, first down and 10 Algona. So Burns now in the backfield. Sends a man in motion, the snap gets past him. It's deep down into the territory. It's going to be stopped by Reichard, and he slid at about the 15-yard line. They might spot him all the way back at the 14-yard line. Did you tell him? 2:17 to go here in the third quarter, 47-13. They will spot it at the 15-yard line, so it's going to be second down and a long ways to go. Second down and 32 for Algona. Burns will pass complete to Garmin. Garmin across the 20, 25, and will go out of bounds short of the 30-yard line. Algona's going to have third down and much more manageable. As they had second down and 32, they're going to need a lot more here on third down, but still going to be quite a bit for them to go. It's going to be about 16 or 17 yards still for Algona to pick up a first down. Was there a flag out there? The officials talking about something. I didn't see a flag down. But it appears that they are considering something, and they are moving the football further backwards. So we'll see the official No, it's going to be against Forest City. So it's going to be too many men on the field against Forest City, 12 guys on the field against the Indians. So Algona will get 5 yards additional back, and it'll be second down and about 27 yards. So Algona gets a down back by taking the penalty there. The original play was much further than what they're going to get on the penalty. But it appears Algona is going to accept the penalty. That way they can get the down back. Instead of it being 3rd down and long, it'll be 2nd down and long, but shorter than it was at 2nd down and 32. So it'll be 2nd down and 26 now for Algona. Burns back to pass. His pass is deflected up in the air, and it will fall incomplete, so the gamble doesn't work out for the Bulldogs. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 26. Instead, it would have been 3rd down at about 18 or so for Algona if they would have declined the penalty and taken the yardage on the play before that. So they thought they could get more yards by taking a 2nd down. Instead, it's going to be 3rd down and longer than it would have been. So 3rd down and 26 now for Algona with 1:47 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Burns back to pass. He'll look down the field on the wheel route. It's caught by Garman. Garman's got the 1st down. He might have the touchdown at the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. He'll run out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. So it doesn't matter, as Garman will take the wheel route at about the 37-yard line, and he sprints across the field. Diagonal, goes from the right side of the field to the left side of the field, and will be all the way down inside the 10-yard line, where Algona will have 1st down and goal at the 8-yard line. So all of it doesn't matter, as it will be 1st down for Algona at the 8-yard line. 1st down and goal with 1:33 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Bulldogs lead 47-13 over the Indians. Burns will hand it off to about the 5. Running back is Cale Rodert on the rush for Algona. He'll pick up 3 yards to the 5-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and goal, Algona from the 5. With 1:13 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Algona still leading 47-13. Fort City's last score did take it under enough to stop the continuous clock. Well, that's why the end of the 3rd quarter here is taking much longer than the start of the 3rd quarter. Burns will keep it himself, and he will score. 5-yard touchdown rush from Burns. Burns' first score of the game. We'll make it 53 for the moment with the attempted PAT oncoming here for Algona. Right now, 51 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. 53-13 the score, as the Bulldogs aim to attempt the PAT to try to make it a 54-13 game. PAT is up, and the PAT is good. 54-13, Algona in the lead. 51 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. We'll come back for kickoff after this.
Missile Realty of Forest City. Whether buying or selling a home, Tim Missile and Pat Lubbock have the market experience to help you follow your dream. They are a member of the State and National Association of Realtors and are ready to help you. Missile Realty of Forest City. Call 641-582-3554.
The Super Bowl in Forest City is open for league and open bowling, with Cosmic Bowling Friday and Saturday nights. Enjoy food from the grill or delicious Bucchese pizza to complete your experience. The Super Bowl, Highway 9 East of Forest City.
Trillo back to kick this one away for Algona at the 40-yard line. 51 seconds remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Dash Plath and Kwan Smith back to receive for Forest City. As the continuous clock will be back on once again here after the kickoff from the Bulldogs. And the ball hits the Indians, and they're going to have to jump on it at the 24-yard line. Second man in line there. The ball scraped off one of the Forest City Indians, and then the Indians just had to jump on it at the 24-yard line, and now we've got an injured Indian down on the field. And so we'll have a pause here to take a look at the injured Indian, and while we do, we will take a 1-minute timeout. We'll come back. This is Indian football from Koloff Media Sports.
Discover Waldorf University in Forest City, where your passion meets opportunity. With a wide range of athletics, fine arts, and over 35 clubs and organizations, whether you're on campus or online, experience the support of a community that feels like home. Learn more at waldorf.edu today.
WCTA is the #1 choice for fiber internet. We offer fast, reliable fiber internet for all your connectivity needs. Our employees are local and live in the communities we serve to provide you with the best customer service experience. WCTA, we are your fiber internet provider.
To win in sports, adjust your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Amy Ryan, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can help you create a game plan for your financial goals. Call 641-582-2771 to get started today.
Back here to Forest City High School we go, as the injured Indian was Isaiah Duncan. Kind of looking like hopefully just a cramp. Indians long pass down the field. Smith, his pass is caught by Sopko in triple coverage across midfield at the 44-yard line. A huge pitch and catch from Jackson Smith to tie Sopko into triple coverage all the way down to the 44-yard line of Algona. It'll be first down and 10 for a City. 27 seconds remaining here in the third quarter as the Indians trying to march down the field and pop another one in. From the 44, Indians will send two receivers right. Smith in the gun, he'll clap for it. Back to pass. Pass is caught by Gasman at the 35, still on his feet. 30, inside the 30-yard line. Brought down at the 27. And that will be the end of the third quarter. So we'll go to the fourth quarter. Forest City trails 54-13. We'll come back. Fourth quarter action is next.
Solventum, formerly the 3M Distribution Center of Forest City. The team at Solventum wishes our area athletes good health and good luck this season. Like any good team, working together brings out the best on the field or in the warehouse. The Solventum Distribution Center of Forest City.
High school sports build champions on and off the field through teamwork, respect, and hard work. At NIAC, they believe learning is the ultimate game changer. High school students can start earning college credit today for free. Discover how at niac.edu. NIAC, future found.
Back here to Forest City High School, getting set for the fourth and final quarter. Indians trail 54-13, but marching the ball down the field. Ball will be spotted at about the 27-yard line.
Jonah Waddington.
54-13 the score. 27-yard line, first down and 10 Indians coming out of the quarter break. Two receivers right. One tight end to the right side of the formation for the Indians. Smith with Kwan Smith in the backfield. Jackson Smith back to pass, looking for the end zone. He's got a receiver, and it is over the head of Sopko. Sopko had the break in the end zone, but the pass sails over his head and incomplete, and it'll be second down and 10 for the Indians from the 27-yard line. 4:44 to play here in quarter number 4. Again, the Indians can score here to slow down the clock as we're running with a continuous clock after the Algona score moments ago, making it 54-13. Indians will break the huddle. They'll send two receivers to the right side of the formation. That is Sopko and Eastfold. Gasman to the right side of the formation. Jackson Smith passes completes to Gasman across the 20 and 15 to about the 14-yard line. So the Indians will have a first down at the 14-yard line. First down and 10 for a City. 14 yards from Paydirt. Looking for their highest score total of the season. Scored 15 points last week against Charles City. Looking to add on to that with another score here in this one. Trailing 54-13. 10:40 to play in the ball game. Smith, false start for a City. 3 or 4 of the Indians started moving. The entire offensive line stayed put. And so Foray City will lose 5 yards. They'll go from the 15 to the 20. So it'll be first down and 15 now for Foray City from the 20-yard line. They'll get a first down at the 5-yard line. That is where their next first down would come from.
15, off the 19-yard line.
Smith in the gun, takes a snap, looking to throw across the middle. It's caught by Gasman. Incomplete. Is it incomplete or is it a fumble? It's incomplete. It was in Gasman's hand for a moment and then knocked out. They're going to say he did not have control of it, so it'll be incomplete. It'll be second down and 15 now for Foray City at the 20-yard line.
Coverage by number 33 for the Bulldogs. That's Frumbach.
Frumbach in coverage there for Algona. 9:31 to play in the ball game. 54-13. Algona leads. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left, tied to the right side of the formation. In the pistol is K1. Snap to Jackson. Jackson Smith back to throw. Now his pass is complete. No, it's going to say, are they going to say intercepted? Was it a completed pass and then taken away, or was it incomplete? Did it hit the ground? Referees will talk about it. That ball was in Sopko's hands, and then it ended up popping out of Sopko's hands and into Algona defenders' hands, but did it hit the ground before then? Or was it intercepted? As the referees come together, they're still talking about this, with both teams huddled around helping the group out. And now the Foray City and Algona players getting into it with each other about the play. Referees might want to step there and move the players back from each other. They are going to say it was a completed pass, and then it hit the ground before the Algona player picked it up. I thought either they were going to go incomplete or interception. That came out of nowhere. So it will stay with Foray City football at the 13-yard line, where it'll be third down and about 13 upcoming. Here's the snap to Smith. He'll roll out. He'll look to pass, and the pass is incomplete over the head of Jacob Smith. And incomplete. It'll be fourth down and 13. And Foray City
Coverage by number 23
is trotting out. Are they going to attempt a field goal here? Not punting from here, but they trotted out a new formation. They are going to attempt a field goal. So the Indians are going to attempt a field goal here. It'll be a 20, 30, 33-yard field goal. It'll be a 33-yard try for Sopko, and the field goal is up, and it is good. So Sopko, from 33 yards out, will knock in the field goal, and that'll make it a 54-16 game with 7:44 to play here in the fourth quarter. Sopko from 33 yards will find the field goal. We'll come back for kickoff right after this.
Higher Spear Insurance strives to be your all-encompassing agency, protecting everything from your home and auto to your farm, crop, and health. Find us in our 3 locations, Titonka, Forest City, and Thompson. Call 515-928-2085 or learn ways to protect your future at higherspearins.com.
Grow Electric in Lake Mills is proud to support area athletics and proud to serve our new and returning customers. To get started on any electrical project, big or small, call 641-592-8282. Good luck, athletes, from Grow Electric in Lake Mills.
Back here to Forest City High School, 54-16, as the Indians hit their high water mark of the season on that 33-yard field goal by Ty Sopko. And now Sopko's set to kick this one away from the 40. And he will boot that one into the end zone, so Sopko will answer right back with a touchback as well to force Algona to start from the 20-yard line. 7:44 to play in the ball game. 54-16 is the lead in favor of the Indians. So that bizarre play results in points for 4A City. And 4A City has found points just about any way you can this year. I guess defensive touchdown, still waiting on that. Have a safety, have a field goal, and rushing touchdown, passing touchdowns. Just waiting on the defensive score. Kick return, I guess, also another one. Here's a rush up the middle by Algona across the 30 to about the 32-yard line. It'll be a gain of about 12 on the rush. Give them first down and 10 across the 30 to the 32-yard line. 54-16, Algona with the lead over 4A City.
12 yards on the play.
We'll get you the new athletes out there for both teams. Both teams with some different offensive and defensive alignments. Umbaugh on the stop for 4A City. Burns, the quarterback for Algona. Jacob Burns, the sophomore quarterback, will hand this one up the middle. Running room across the 45, across midfield, inside 4A City territory at the 45-yard line. For the new Algona running back, which is Brooks Kuhlman, sophomore, 6'1", 180, now rushing the football for Algona, and he'll get all the way down to the Indian 45, where he'll have first down and 10. Algona will have first down and 10. Kwan Smith on the stop for 4A City. This time Burns going to keep it himself, and Burns will get down to the 40-yard line. So a gain of about 5 for Burns from the 45 to the 40. Inside 4A City territory will make it second down and 5 upcoming. With 6 minutes to play here in the ball game. And Algona huddling now with their 2s and 3s out there. The ones for the Algona offense did not huddle at all when they were out there. 2s and 3s are huddling for Algona, and they'll break the huddle. Burns will get the snap, and he's going to hand it off. Brought down immediately by Umbaugh for the Indians. So Kobe Umbaugh will find the immediate tackle for 4A City right at the 40-yard line to make it third down and 5 upcoming.
No gain on the play. Third down.
Umbaugh on the last 2 tackles for 4A City. Third down and 5 upcoming. 5 minutes to play in the ball game. Algona leading 54-16. 1 receiver to the near side. 2 receivers in a stack formation to the far side of the formation. They're going to hand it off again. And that'll be first down yardage for Kuhlman. And so he'll get the 5 yards he needed to the 35, right at the 35, where it'll be a first down Algona. So the Bulldogs will keep the change moving inside 4A City territory at the 35-yard line now with 4.5 remaining on the clock here in the fourth quarter. 54-16. Lead in favor of the Bulldogs. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left. 1 man in motion from right to left. They're going to hand it off up the middle. Running room to the 30. That was Grayson Terwigler. So Terwigler, the freshman running back, 5'9", 190. Will get that one for about 6 yards to the 29-yard line of 4A City to make it second down and 4. Now under 4, down to about 3.5 left in the ball game. As Terwigler getting that carry for Algona. He'll stay in the game on the far side. New running back in the backfield. They're going to hand it off on the jet sweep from right to left, and a good tackle there by the Indians. As that was Cash Woogie, the freshman, making the stop for 4A City at the 28-yard line. The carry for Algona by Seth Moreno. It'll be 3rd down and 3 for Algona from the 28. With now under 3 to play in the ball game. 1 receiver right, 2 receivers left. Burns claps, takes a snap. He'll hand it off. 1st down yardage and more for Kuhlman, as he'll get inside the 25 to about the 22-yard line. So it'll be 1st down and 10, Algona from the 22. Now 2:30 remaining in the ball game. Indians looking for one last stop to try to get the offense onto the field one more time. They will go to 0-3 here on the season in non-district play. Again, we'll be in district play for the first time next week, as 4A City will make the trek to walk on. In the gun, they'll hand it off to Kuhlman again. He's got a little bit of a running lane across the 15 near the 10, where he'll be knocked down at about the 12-yard line. It's enough for a 1st down for Algona. Now under 2 to play in the ball game. 54-16 still our score in favor of Algona. They're going to spot the ball at the 11. So Algona will have 8 plays here. Actually less than that with the clock ticking down. From the 11-yard line, they'll get a 1st down at the 1 if needed. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left. 9 seconds on the play clock, and they'll hand it off inside the 5 to about the 4-yard line. Bulldogs at this point could just kneel it down. Instead, with their young guys out there, they'll keep the offense on the field. Ball at the 5-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 4 for Algona from the 5. Now exactly a minute to play here in the ball game. 54-16 is the score. Algona has 9 on the play clock, and they'll send 2 receivers left with Burns in the gun. 1 man in motion. They're going to hand it off, looking for the end zone, and falling into the end zone for a touchdown is number 36, Ethan Shipler. So Shipler will score
Touchdown, Bulldog.
from 5 yards out.
Number 36, Ethan Shipler.
So Shipler will have his first rushing touchdown of the game. Make it now 60-16. And we'll attempt the PAT. They go for 61. 63 was the most points scored by either team in this series, put up by the Algona Bulldogs last year. And the PAT is no good. 60-16 kickoff is coming in a minute. 39 seconds left here in the 4th quarter.
Hello, this is Leah at Shooter's Sports Bar and Grill. With football season back in full swing, don't forget to stop by after the games on Friday and Saturdays for our late night pizzas from 9 to 10 p.m. here at Shooter's Sports Bar and Grill.
Holland Contracting in Forest City for earth moving, large or small building projects, farm drainage, directional drilling, demolition, tire and automotive shop, and more. Call the construction experts at 641-585-2231. Holland Contracting in Forest City, dedicated to making the region a better place, one project at a time.
Back here to Forest City High School we go. 60-16 is the lead in favor of Algona. 44-point difference between these two teams. And this will be the largest win in the series at 44 points. Unless Forest City can find an answer here. Algona winning 63-36 last year. $43 points is the biggest difference between these two teams in scores in a game in this series. That was Algona in 2001 beating Forest City 43-0. So 44 points will be the new high water mark in this series, and Forest City will not have to attempt a snap here as the clock is at 15 seconds, and the Indians will let this one tick away. 60-16 will be our final score as Algona will defeat Forest City tonight. The Indians will fall to 0-3 overall. Algona will move to 2-1. They will both head into district play next week. We'll come back. Our post-game show brought to you by County Line Seeds is 2 minutes away.
Don't just buy seed, invest in a plan. At County Line Seed, we offer expert advice and premium seed varieties from DeKalb Basgro, Whiffles, and Latham. Call 641-581-3300 or stop by, talk to Matt, Chuck, or Jake. County Line Seeds, turning seed into opportunity.
Advanced Door Systems of Forest City. Advanced Door Systems is your Rainer and CHI overhead door dealer. They also service any make or model of overhead door. Call 641-585-1900 or see them online at ads-doors.com. Advanced Door Systems. The right door, the right way.
Hi, this is Ryan Harvey, the sales manager at Chrysler of Forest City. Now is a great time to have your vehicle looked over before you hit the open road with our highly trained staff here at Chrysler of Forest City. Or, if you are looking for your next vehicle, stop in and see our experienced sales staff. Our inventory changes daily, so swing by often and see what's new on the lot, or visit our website at chryslerforestcity.com.
First Choice Realty is proud to support our community's real estate moves. It's time to find the perfect home for your future. Call one of our trusted real estate agents, Bethany, Barb, or Mary at 641-585-2404. First Choice Realty of Forest City. Visit them at fcrealty.com.
Don't just buy seed, invest in a plan. At County Line Seed, we offer expert advice and premium seed varieties from DeKalb Basgro, Whiffles, and Latham. Call 641-581-3300 or stop by, talk to Matt, Chuck, or Jake. County Line Seeds, turning seed into opportunity.
Wilson Dental is expanding again. Wilson Dental now offering a clinic in Buffalo Center. Check out Wilson Dental now in Buffalo Center to go along with their long-standing tradition in Forest City and also offering services in Garner. Wilson Dental in Forest City, Garner, and now Buffalo Center. Back here to Forest City High School, where the Indians fall tonight by 44 points, 60-16, as the Indians will fall to Algona this evening. Our post-game show brought to you by County Line Seeds. County Line Seeds located off the airport blacktop in Forest City. Go check them out today, offering Asgrow, DeKalb, Whiffles, NK, and Latham seed products at 641-581-3300. That's 641-581-3300. Good luck, Indians, from County Line Seeds of Forest City. Taking a look at our stats here to close out the game. We'll start first with our scoring drives for both teams. Algona's first touchdown, 53-yard drive on 10 plays, took 4 minutes and 46 seconds. They led 7-0 at that point. Algona's second scoring drive, 38 yards on 1 play to lead 14-0. Algona's third touchdown came 57 yards on 3 plays, took 1 minute and 5 seconds off the clock. The fourth drive for the Bulldogs, 23 yards on 3 plays. PAT was no good there to make it 27-0. Fifth touchdown was a 53-yard drive, on 9 plays. And Algona led 34-0 at that point. Forest City's first touchdown drive came from 7 yards out, as the Indians found a touchdown after a bad snap on a punt there in the second quarter. At that point, it was 34-7. One more touchdown for Algona in the second quarter as they go 70 yards on 11 plays. 4 minutes and 1 second off the clock in that drive to make it 40-7 at halftime. In the third quarter, Algona found a touchdown, 28 yards on 4 plays, 1 minute and 11 seconds off the clock. They also scored again in the third quarter, a 75-yard drive, 6 plays, taking 2 minutes and 11 seconds off the clock. And their final touchdown of the game came just moments ago on an 80-yard drive, 11 plays, 6 minutes and 51 seconds off the clock. That's the 60 points for Algona. Indians, along with their 7-yard touchdown pass, they also had a 77-yard drive that took 7 plays in 2 minutes and 49 seconds, and a 33-yard field goal by Ty Sopko. That drive went 58 yards on 8 plays, took 5 minutes and 10 seconds off the clock, and capped off by the 33-yard touchdown, 33-yard field goal by Ty Sopko to get the Indians their 16 points high watermark of the season for 4A City. Indians picked up 9 first downs, 7 of them through the air, 2 of them via penalty. The Indians rushed for -4 yards. Jackson Smith threw 14 of 24 for 113 yards through the air. He had 2 passing touchdowns and 1 interception. Indians had 36 total plays and 109 yards of total offense. Indians fumbled once, did not lose it. The Indians committed 4 penalties for 20 yards, had the ball for 20 minutes and 43 seconds. On third down, they were 1 of 7, 0 of 4 on fourth down. They punted 5 yards for a 22.8-yard average. Algona had 29 first downs in the game, 21 of them on the ground, 8 of them through the air. They had 277 yards of rushing. It was the 3 quarterbacks combined for 11 of 17 through the air for 214 yards, 1 passing touchdown, no interceptions. 61 total plays, 491 yards of total offense. They fumbled twice, did not lose either of them. They committed 4 penalties for 45 yards, had 4 sacks of the Indians for a total of 34 yards, had the ball for 26 minutes and 40 seconds. 9 of 11 on third down. They were 1 of 1 on fourth down and did not punt in the contest. Individual stats, Nathan Mansky was 10 of 15 through the air for a touchdown and 142 yards. Jacob Burns was 1 of 2 through the air for 72 total yards and no touchdowns. On the ground, Nathan Mansky ran the ball 11 times for 129 yards. He also had 4 rushing touchdowns. Jacob Burns had 4 carries for 22 yards. Tate Garman had 2 carries for 9 yards. Brooks Kuhlman had 5 carries for 57 yards. William Willert had 14 carries for 52 yards. Grayson Terwilliger had 2 carries for 12 yards. Tayton Rummel had 1 carry for 7 yards. Cale Rotert had 2 carries for 5 yards. Seth Moreno had 1 carry for 1 yard. Ethan Shipler had 2 carries for 5 yards and a touchdown in the contest. Tate Garman had 7 receptions for 165 yards. Willard had 1 reception for 8 yards, and Kidsinger had 3 receptions for 41 yards in the contest. Leading the way on defense was Cale Rodert, who had 6 total tackles for Algona, 4 of them for Owen Moe. Forest City stats look like this. We talked about Jackson Smith. He went 14 of 24 for 2 touchdowns and 147 yards. Deegan Moore had 3 rushes for 1 yard. Kwan Smith had 3 rushes for -5 yards. Jackson Smith had 2 rushes for 2 yards in the contest. Jacob Smith had 1 reception for 3 yards. Colin Thompson had 1 reception for 8 yards. Ty Sopko had 5 receptions for 63 yards. Nate Gasman, career high tonight, 8 receptions for 73 yards for the Indians. Defensively, Colin Thompson had 7 tackles, 5 for Deegan Moore and Jacob Smith, 5 also for Ty Sopko, 6 for Isaiah Duncan. It was 4 for Gabe Kozma on defense for the Indians. And that field goal for 4A City was a 33-yard field goal by Ty Sopko, the first field goal of the season for the Indians. They lose tonight by a final score of 60-16 to the Algona Bulldogs. We'll come back with more of the postgame show in a couple of minutes. This is the postgame show brought to you by County Line Seeds.
H&R Block of Forest City and Garner is proud to support the Forest City Indian sports teams. This year's H&R Block 3-point challenge raised $759 for the Forest City Athletic Fund. We'll run it back next year. Good luck to the Forest City Indians in the future from H&R Block of Forest City and Garner.
Teamwork makes the dream work. At NSB Bank, we're proud to support local high school athletes and coaches who work together to achieve greatness. Because when we support the team, we support the entire community. NSB Bank, committed to local athletics and the future we build together. NSB Bank in Forest City, Titonka, Thompson, Northwood, and Mason City. We're here for you. Visit nsbbank.com today.
Coffee, donuts, muffins, and or pastries, plus conversation with friends. These are all ingredients for a great morning. Please join us at Forest Plaza Assisted Living every Tuesday morning starting at 8:30 to 10 a.m. for our weekly community coffee. Seniors in the area are welcome. Come out and join us today.
A&W. Take a sip of the season with our pumpkin pie shake. Back for a limited time only. A heartwarming blend of real pumpkin pie filling, fall spices, and creamy vanilla soft serve. Topped with a swirl of sweet whipped cream. It's everything you love about autumn in a frosty glass mug, and then some.
Custom Paint and Collision of Forest City. Corey and his staff have nearly 50 years of body shop experience and can fix just about anything on the road. They give free estimates and also carry car batteries and windshield wipers. Located on Highway 69 just south of Forest City, it's Custom Paint and Collision, your body shop.
FCIS Insurance is proud to support our local athletes throughout the year. Let FCIS be your partner, not just your agent, helping you with all your insurance needs. With multiple carriers, we can get you the best coverage for the best price. Call us today at 800-331-1520. Good luck, Indians, from FCIS Insurance.
Welcome back here on KIOW and live at KIOW.com. Zarin Agastel with you. Post-game show brought to you by County Line Seeds. County Line Seeds off the airport blacktop in 4A City with DeKalb, Asgrow, Wiffles, NK, and Latham Seed products. Give them a call today at 641-581-3300. That's 641-581-3300. Well, coming up on the calendar here for KIOW and also the 4A City Indians, once again, next Friday, we will make the trek over into eastern Iowa as 4A City will take on Walk On next Friday night. Pre-game show at 6:30. Kickoff from Walk On is set for 7 p.m. It will be homecoming in Walk On. So 4A City will look to start district football 1-0 and also look to spoil the Indians' homecoming there in Walk On. Also, in volleyball action, 4A City will be back at home on Tuesday night, and we'll have the coverage of that one for you as the 4A City Indians will look to take a victory in conference play against West Hancock. Only volleyball game next week on KIOW is Tuesday night. 4A City against West Hancock will be on the air at 6:45 with the first serve around 7 o'clock. 4A City wins a thriller last Tuesday night against North Iowa in a game they were up a couple of sets. North Iowa make a charge, but 4A City able to come up with a victory. The Indians are also in action for their first tournament of the year this weekend. As good luck to head coach Lacey Jerome and the Indians volleyball team as they make their way to Crestwood High School. Volleyball action starts at 9 a.m. tomorrow in Cresco with Riceville, Walk-On, Key, Crestwood, North Fayette Valley, Turkey Valley, and Lisbon are all the teams along with the 4A City Indians. 8 total teams there at Crestwood High School in Cresco tomorrow for high school volleyball. So good luck to the Indians at their first tournament this weekend. 4A City sits at 3-1. All of their games so far have been in conference play. And then again next week, we'll have West Hancock and 4A City from 4A City High School at 7 p.m. That's kind of what's coming up on the calendar. And then again, as we mentioned, next Friday we head to walk on for district play in Class 2A for the first time this season. So will be a fun week. Have a happy and safe happy and safe weekend. No holiday. I guess if you want to make it a holiday, you can make it a holiday weekend. Every weekend is a holiday weekend, right? We gotta sit back and enjoy what's great about our weekends. So enjoy your weekend, everybody. Want to thank all of our great sponsors, and before we say goodbye, we do want to do our NBT Bank Player of the Game. NBT Bank brings you tonight's Player of the Game, and we'll have that for you in about 15 seconds.
MBT Bank, based in Forest City, with 9 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota to serve you. MBT supports the Forest City Indians, and we look forward to seeing our student athletes compete all year long. Good luck, Indians, from MBT Bank in Forest City.
Back here to 4A City High School, and our NBT Bank Player of the Game is going to go to Ty Sopko. 33-yard field goal. Of course, his kickoffs had a touchback as well. Usually pretty good there, trying to trap teams down into their own territory, kicking off for the Indians, and also had a touchdown reception as well in the contest. So Ty Sopko will be our NBT Bank Player of the Game. The 33-yard field goal is also our play of the game. Our play of the game is brought to you by our friends at H&R Block. H&R Block can serve you with your tax and year-long preparation needs. They're a proud supporter of 4A City Indians. Call 641-585-3751 in 4A City or 641-923-3169 in Garner today. H&R Block, the sponsor of our play of the game. Thanks to all of our great sponsors. Thanks to you, listeners and viewers of 4A City Indian High School Athletics. Without our sponsors and without you watching and listening along, this would not be possible. So we appreciate each and every single one of you for all of your support, and, of course, all of our great sponsors. If you have a chance, go out, patronize those businesses this weekend, and tell them you appreciate their support of 4A City Indian High School Athletics. Thanks to all of our great sponsors. I want to thank John Lentz back at the studio, our studio engineer. I'm Sarah Negastal here from J. Brooker Field in 4A City. Final score, once again, Algona 60, 4A City 16. We will see you on Tuesday night. Good night, everybody.